worst Star Wars thing I've seen in a while, and I like it's a fresh take on instead of once again we're talking about the Jedi's, or once again we're talking
Yeah.
about the bloody Skywalkers again.
Yeah, and
So
that's kind of my thing too. I'm like, why does there have to be Jedi's and empires and rebels and like every freaking Star Wars thing?
yeah,
I did like the Mandalorian. That was kind of good
yes,
for the most part. So
no,
yeah,
definitely.
there's some gems in there that I enjoy with Star Wars, but yeah, just overall, I'm like, I mean, they just want some new characters and new stories already. It's a huge universe, and they only do like the same story over and over.
Yep.
Man, I just started rereading the Ender's Game series,
Mm-hmm.
which is I'm enjoying that. I didn't realize how many books were in it.
Yes, there are tons. I
That's
do
an
But
like Speaker of the Dead.
yeah,
that's an old one, right? Ender's Game.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I read it in like probably sixth or seventh grade,
Yeah,
but just came across the books in my on my shelf and figured why not.
yeah, that's cool. Um,
But I am a bit of a space nerd.
yeah,
Yeah.
I like sci-fi for sure. I was really into like all the old Star Trek stuff.
Yeah.
Has there been a good sci-fi space thing recently? There was what was it I was watching? Battlestar Galactica was okay.
Okay. Okay.
It was,
Have not touched on that yet.
yeah, the series
Babylon
is
5.
pretty good. I haven't seen Babylon 5, but I've heard good things.
I'm just now starting it actually.
My wife swears by Stargate. She really likes the
Oh yeah.
Stargate series.
Oh yeah, we just start. Yeah, my partner and I just started that one up again.
So, what's the other one that's kind of Star Trekky but cheesier? Um,
Oh, with
Firefly.
with the puppets. No, Firefly is really good too.
no Farscape.
Farscape. Yeah, Farscape. She likes that. I kind of like it. It's
What about
can be fun at
The
times.
Expanse? I heard that was
Oh,
good.
I haven't. Yeah, I heard that was good too. I haven't seen it though.
You
Yeah.
should when you get a chance. You should. It's good dynamics there.
It's
Hers
like a
really
political intrigue space thing, right? Something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
heard it was kind of more realistic than the other shows. Sci-fi.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's lower tech and all that stuff.
Gotcha.
I do enjoy that.
I'm enjoying Peripheral on Amazon. It's not in space, but it's good sci-fi.
Hmm.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely a fan of sci-fi. I should
I'm
probably watch
rewatching.
more.
I'm rewatching Next Generation, but I haven't watched what was it? Deep Space Nine yet at all. Star Trek.
I've only seen a few episodes. I never got into it, but I've heard it gets really good if you stick it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Deep Space Nine is my favorite. That's by far my favorite series of all the Star Treks.
I know the captains. They say the captain's the best in that one.
I do enjoy Cisco. But
Yeah.
there's so many like really good, rich characters, which all the Star Trek do have. But
Yeah.
I was watching some documentary called The Captains, I think, where they talked to all the
okay,
Yeah.
different Star Trek captains. And Cisco, man, that actor, I don't know, he seemed like whack. He's like
Yeah. He
crazy.
was.
He's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
hey man,
yeah.
hey. So I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
This guy's
See,
nuts.
I remember seeing a TV show called Spencer from Hire for Hire back in the '80s,
Yeah.
and he was Hawk, the smooth gunslinging criminal friend of Spencer. So I always saw him as Hawk, and he was just a strong, powerful force every time he walked on this, or presence when he walked on the screen.
Mm.
Yeah.
And same in Deep Space Nine to me.
Yeah, he definitely seemed like he's a good actor because yeah, like him in real life versus him as the captain just felt like two totally
Yeah.
different people, and like Captain Kirk or what's William Shatner is just he's just
Opposites.
yeah, like he kind of well, I mean, I guess I don't know him that well, but he
It's also
comes
that
off as kind of a jerk.
it's also in like Game of Thrones. The guy who plays Joffrey is actually super nice in real life. If you've seen Game of Thrones.
Yeah, no, that's what I've
Yeah.
heard. Uh,
Yeah.
Apparently, I think he like quit acting,
Yeah,
which is
I've
too
heard
bad.
that too.
He definitely had a talent for it.
Yeah, and the guy who played Ramsey Bolton was a really nice guy in real life, which is crazy.
Oh yeah, Ramsey.
Yeah.
And talk about Game of Thrones. Talk about another series that I was really into, and then just like was like, nope.
Does anyone know if Picard's good?
I've seen a couple of episodes. I wasn't too into it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it didn't seem very Star Trekky to me. It was short,
Yeah, it felt
but
almost like it was too. It was very action packed,
Hmm.
which is I don't know. I
Weird
but
guess
for
I only got through the first episode of the series before I have yet to return to it. So don't judge.
Yeah.
I got through 3 of them, and then I kind of called it. I was like, it's not grabbing me. That's why I'll usually give a series 3 episodes.
Hmm.
And from what I've heard, most people are like, yeah, it's not the best. If you didn't like the first 3, you're probably not going to like it.
Right.
So, yeah. I
Yeah.
heard that what's that animated one? The Below Deck or
Oh, yeah.
Below decks, yeah.
I heard that's
That's
really good.
that's pretty funny.
What
Not
about
Star Trek at all, but
Discovery?
You
I
know,
haven't seen that. But
yeah,
I've heard terrible things about it.
Oh, really?
yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything about it, but yeah, I just didn't have access to it, so I haven't watched it. I'm not gonna get.
Gotcha.
I'm not gonna get Paramount Plus. Screw that.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's where all the Star Treks are.
Here, let me use the restroom real quick because I was
All
going
right.
to do that, but then I got caught up
And
in
then
a
we got distracted.
conversation
Yeah.
about sci-fi, and I was like, oh, sci-fi. So hang on a second.
Oh, yeah. I know that Cyberpunk series on Netflix. They say that's really good.
That was one he was liking.
Oh, really? Edge Runners?
I believe that's what he said.
Yeah.
I'm still typing up last week's thing. I was like, oh, I need to get
Oh.
that turned in.
I always forget whether it's me or not. So I've started recording who's doing it on my notes, but I didn't have it on my notes. So
Right.
I was hoping it wasn't me. And I saw I did it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
I just have. Go ahead.
he's trying to rotate them.
Right.
That's all I was gonna say.
Oh, I usually have like somewhat good memory, so I can usually just like write it up without looking at notes or anything.
Yeah, no,
Just do-
that's what I'm doing right now too.
Yeah, I kind of like puzzle my memories together.
We pretty much stopped after the arrows were found in that room, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
After Wizlak disabled the trap up there.
I was about to put was like dealing with the trap before that, but thank you.
Yep, no problem. I got +1 enchanted arrows.
Excellent. Yeah, no, as I was reminding the DM, Gao is not going to be here either because I'm going to see Wakanda Forever, which
Nice.
Oh yeah,
that's what got us started talking about movies and whatnot.
right.
Nice.
So I'm staying long enough to do the recap and then disappearing.
Oh, no problem. Hell yeah.
Well, super appreciate that.
I haven't watched any superhero movies
Alright.
since Age of Ultron. I've not watched any Marvel movies past that. Which is crazy.
Raven was talking about getting kind of burnt out on MCU and stuff like that, so I can understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched up to the Infinity Wars stuff, and then like I finished that, and I was like,
Dropped
all
off.
right, I'm done. Not that it
just
was
know-
bad, but I just kind of felt like I needed a break because I
Right.
enjoyed
I
it.
just don't know if it's worth for me to just watch all those movies, get up there. Because I know what's going to happen. Like, I think Iron Man dies, and then They stopped. They stopped the
If-
guy.
If you read the comics, you knew that decades ago. So none of it really was a surprise in what was happening, just how they presented the information.
Yeah. But I never read the comics. I was too lazy.
I didn't read the comics, but I knew, like, as a kid, like, all my friends were huge nerds. Like, oh, did you
Yeah.
see the Infinity
Yeah.
War stuff? Oh my god! And then, like, we'd all talk about it and be like, oh, what happened? Who died? Oh my god!
Yeah.
Because it was super exciting.
Which weird because I read all the Star Wars comics.
Real quick, Gal, what time do you have to leave for your movie?
I'm probably out of here by 6:15.
Okay, because I know you wanted to do your recap, so we should at least do that if we're gonna talk sci-fi for a little bit. But let you get that done.
Oh, I'm still typing up the thing. So I was like, oh, I forgot to type it up. So,
Oh, no worries then. We could
but
wait a little bit. Hey, Mary.
whenever people are ready, I can do the verbal, and then I can do a placeholder.
Yeah. I think Mary and I were talking about sci-fi a little bit. I was telling her she needs to watch Black Mirror.
I've seen it.
Oh, did you see
you
it
sure that
now?
was
What did you
me?
think? Didn't you say you hadn't seen it and like recently you wanted to see it?
I don't think that was me. I've seen Black Mirror.
Oh, that's
I don't even know
weird.
what that is.
Oh, it's a like I don't even know how to describe it. It is sci-fi, but it's like very dark and modern sci-fi.
It's a British
It's
sci-fi.
also-
Twilight Zone, right? It's like
Yeah.
modern
Yeah.
Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
true.
like where each episode is like a new story. It's not like a continuous thing.
Yes, it's like
Yeah.
what if this
Episodal,
technology
yeah.
existed? Like, what might the world be like? And it gets kind of dark at times.
Oh yeah.
More dystopian.
Yeah,
Kind of like Warhammer 40K.
like there's
Or
one.
not, maybe not as dark.
There's like one about like as John Hamm in it, and like you can block people, and then like you just can't see them anymore. It's kind of
Is it the one where it's in the future and it's all about social status or whatever, like how many stars you have on your whatever
Lot of
social, and it depends on what.
That's one of
That's
them.
one episode,
That's
yeah.
Oh, really?
That's Nosedive.
I think
But
I've seen
there's
that.
There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, that was the first one I saw, and I was like, oh, this is
Yeah.
this is scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely has a bit of an edge to it. That's why I like it. All right, yeah, sure. Let's get the recap going. All the people on stream are like, "Why are they talking about sci-fi? Where's the D&D?" I assume I haven't checked the stream. Oh no, we have no viewers yet. Never mind. But still, let's do the recap anyway.
So we just finished taking a short rest in the prison room that had the tattered carpet and the ghost mother of the monster. When Gao joined Darian at the door because Darian was going to unlock it. But just before he unlocked it, he heard some voices, and then we started listening in and could tell that while it wasn't a language that we spoke, it was probably one of the groups that was going to be aggressive towards us. So Gao got the rest of the party to set up an ambush as best as possible in hopes they come through the door, whether they're guards or prisoners or whatever. When everybody's in place, Gao opened the door acting like he was being sneaky, lobbed a spell at them, hurt them, and then shut the door, thinking that they'd charge in or whatnot. And we waited, and then come to find out, Gao opened the door again to see what was taking so long. And the diva fallen angel was offering to ferry those of its companions across. So it got two of the fighters up by us and was going back for the wizard when the second time the door got open. So Gao cast, then shut the door, and then one of the fighters blew in, and we were trying to fight to contain him there. The diva came in after dropping off the evoker on our side of the trap of that hallway, and we were keeping him bottled in that entryway until the second fighter broke through and got into the middle of the room. So we were doing an okay job of containing them. trading hits and trying our best to keep them from making it more difficult for us to control it. And then the evoker cast Fireball. Since Gao thought that any spell slinging combat with that evoker would lead to the evoker having the upper hand, Gao cast himself down the hallway and slammed into the guy, knocking him into a trap. I didn't catch all what was happening in the room because I was there. The evoker got up out of the trap the next round, cast a spell on Gao, and thanks to the professor's repelling shield, that spell that caused damage, I slammed the caster into another trap, which he didn't get up from. While that was happening, the rest of the team was taking down the fighter and working on the angel. The angel got taken down after it got distracted in the corner trying to attack the ghost mom. So we were able to team up and beat the stuffing out of the bird. Then Chomsky noticed that it looked like the same angel that the group had taken down the day before, so we need to start thinking about what options to mitigate future visits or control future visits. After that, we decided to trick the traps, thanks to one of the deceased bodies, and set them off so we can get past the trap going down, I'm going to say south on the map, just for lack of better direction. We did find a secret room up there before going down, but then went down and found some armor in there. Went down and found another room that had arrows in bodies and a machine in the middle. There was a trap, so Gao cast his meld with stone, his what's it called, the investiture of stone, went underneath it and disrupted the trap, broke it, and then between, I think it was Chomsky, I know Darian was the archer, but I think Chomsky found the switch on the backside of the arrow or of the target, and because they turned it on and Darian was able to shoot it, they found another secret room that had arrows. And right after that, the idea of locking the traps came down, so Wizlak was kind enough to fly over and dismantle the trap before it got back up and caused harm again. And that's pretty much where I remember we left off.
All right, thank you for that recap.
Yes.
So Wizlak was supposed to be scribe today. Does anyone want to volunteer to take Wizlak's spot?
I'm okay doing it. I think she said she would watch the stream later.
Oh,
and
did
try
she?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, but I mean, I can try to take some like loose notes just in case, like. Get around.
Yeah. Did she say that in attendance?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I see. All right. Well, as long as we have the stream, I guess she can just do notes that way if she likes. That's fine.
Good.
All right. So I'll put Wizlak down. All right. So it is the 75th of fall, 11:45. It's only gonna be 4 of you today. Does anyone want to control Gao in case there's combat?
I can do it, I guess.
Okay.
If that's all right with Gal.
Yeah, oh yeah, go for it. And I'm one of those players that, while if I don't look for player death, but don't worry about my character if it dies, because that's what the dice roll. Don't try to get him killed, but
Probably going to just pew pew the Eldritch Rad.
That's basically what he is. If he needs to be a frontliner, he's got spells to help give him support. But it's I built him around the Eldritch Blast, so
Yeah,
All right, pew-pews.
Wizlack also
Love
has a
it.
pew pew he can use, so that's kind of a how they can stand in. Pretty easy to
Right.
control them. That
No.
said, okay. So what does the group want to do? You are in this room. You had just found that secret stash with the arrows. So far, it's quiet.
I don't think there was anything else in this room of worthwhile. I think we checked every nook and cranny.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Okay.
I know down this door is the pathway where me and Arapel saw all those bones, and we're thinking it is a trap. Hallway.
And we think that might be where the big guy is hanging out.
Yeah.
He came this direction. He wasn't in here.
So do we want to go all the way back around, or try to figure out this trap and get through it?
Can I look around the doors to see if I see any traps or how dangerous it would be?
Yeah, give me a perception check. No, you don't see any traps. Just looks like a normal set of doors. Looks like they open inward.
Cool.
Test if they're locked.
You want to try to open them?
I can open
Not
them
locked.
with my mage hand
Oh, true.
from a distance, but probably not if they're locked. I'm gonna
Well,
scoot back a few feet and use mage hand to push the doors open once Darian's ready.
Alright. They would open inward, so you pull them open,
Yes.
revealing a hallway to the south that seems empty.
Cool.
I take a bone from this skeleton guy over here, like his leg bone, I guess.
Alright.
And then I want to walk over to that hallway and throw it in there. Throw it in, like, right here.
Sure. So you toss the bone into the cracked hallway. Nothing seems to happen, though. It just kind of bounces down the hall a bit and comes to a rest.
What do we do? Because there's got to be bones in there for a reason.
Well, there's sort of bones all over this place. Probably a lot of fighting happened here, wherever this is.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. I'll step in the hallway.
Alright, so you step into the old dusty hallway. It looks dark going west, and to the south you would see another door.
All right.
Probably the door that connects to the room you know.
Gotcha. Which one has the light? Which one of us?
Alright, so it looks like there's been a cave-in over here.
Arapel currently has his light, but if you'd like, I can transfer it to you again, Darian. Since you're kind of taking the lead.
Sure. You can
Okay.
put on my sword.
All right, I put it on your sword.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, Arapel, you get rid of your light. And Darian, you get a torchlight.
Okay.
There you go.
So, anything? Do I see anything with this end of this hallway? Just a bunch of rubble?
Yeah,
Anything
do you have
notice?
survival or knowledge nature?
No. Does anyone?
Freyner's inspecting it.
Right.
Oh, Chomsky's tapping Frainer on the back. Say, I believe in your looking abilities. I guess her guidance.
Me too. Oh.
So, with your knowledge of survival, it looks like this probably just caved in from just regular wear and tear. You don't see anything like it looks like it was mined out or exploded or anything odd. It just looks like it kind of collapsed, which tends to happen in old structures that aren't maintained.
Yeah, just typical wear and tear.
How did the angel guy get through?
I was about to ask the Same thing.
Did he just head up from to the training area and up there where we were? Weird.
I kind of expected to just find. Well, I mean, we could try to. Could I try to see if this is something that do I like feel any air coming through or anything like that? Does it seem like?
I mean,
room behind
it looks like it's been caved in for a long time. You probably wouldn't feel like much of a breeze coming through, though. You can probably see past some of the rocks that there is a cave beyond, or a hallway beyond that probably used to connect to this place. Maybe back when the war everyone was talking about was taking place.
There is
All
more back
right.
there if we ever feel the need to.
Find some dynamite.
You would assume. I mean, you could assume the angels have just been wandering around in the northern area, chasing down the ghosts.
All right. Attacking the ghost lady. Okay.
Well, I think the only place we have left to go is.
To that door over at our resting place.
And there's the black mist up there.
In the fountain.
Yeah, and oh, did we have any new things to test out with the ravens?
Well, we know two.
Yeah.
We know
We're
two of them.
missing the third.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we
Um,
could just do the things kids do is like do the one bird and one
Yes.
and just go through all the numbers on the other.
Yeah.
If there
We get
are,
it.
Be
it's
worried
possible. It's possible there will be negative consequences to some of those
Mhm.
combinations.
Yes.
True.
Is what Arapel says.
Well, we could have Chomsky use his mage hand and all,
True,
and we'd like
Um,
sit back all the way over there.
but we don't know the consequences or their location.
Yeah, we've seen. I've seen entire dungeons blown up by pressing the wrong button,
True.
We've
All right.
seen stuff.
or even worse, the treasure that we're hunting.
Yeah, it might be.
Have we tested anything out with that music box after that lady told us that it was her son's?
No, we haven't been back there yet.
Yeah, we should try to figure out how to bring that with us or use it to
For the
or to see how far the noise carries, the sound carries.
Yeah.
there. Yes, that's
true,
I mean, that's the direction we
Be-
eventually have to go anyway. Yeah.
because it's definitely connected to the being we're supposed to kill. We're assuming that it's her son. She said her son liked music box, or son had one. That's what I remember, right?
I think we need to use it.
Any of us skilled in performance?
No, I ain't.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
It's
I bet
possible to
Gao
get
is.
It's possible that performing the melody may be sufficient without the music box itself, but
Oh, I wonder if I could make a music box that plays the same song, because I can definitely make a music box.
Record the same. Oh, but is there some sort of magic to that
This-
particular,
yeah, we don't know.
or is it the tune itself?
Well, let's go check it out. And I open this door.
Okay. So
Because I think it's down the hall.
you pull the doors open inward, opening this doorway up.
Fireball.
Oh no.
An
You
army
would
of
see
angels.
the fountain room, and it looks like someone is standing near the fountain over here. The figure looks over at you.
Oh, yeah, we've just been
It
standing
looks
behind this door
like
talking.
some kind
Yeah.
of ghostly elf. He says,
There's a guy in here.
He says, "You there, you who wander this prison, you don't seem to be prisoners, nor Are you servants of the angels? I've seen you around. What is your business in the prisons?
We're not prisoners or servants.
No, we're here to complete a task.
He arches his eyebrow a bit. He says, well, my name is Thulin. I am a servant of the Raven Queen, or at least I was at one point. I'm curious, what task are you trying to complete? And what gives you the ability to fight and slay the angels of the Raven Queen? This is no easy task that you performed.
Well, I mean,
Go ahead.
we were invited by the Raven Queen in a way, I guess. Maybe she is allowing this to happen. That's my guess.
Why would she send you here, though? This is a place for the damned.
I would look to Darian. I was like, I don't know.
Well, we have business with her as well, some requests, and we don't know exactly why. It's just that her servant came to one of our companions in a dream and told us to come here to, I think, what was it, to speak to her, the Raven Queen, or speak to her, some of her servants. And when we got here, she came to our companion again to slay a beast or a creature of some kind. I think we felt its rumbles or presence here already.
Says, the corrupt godchild. So she wishes you to clean up the mess left behind by the armies of the Shadowlords.
Is that what it is?
That would be my guess. The corrupt godchild is an abomination on this place, put here to be forgotten, too dangerous to be let free. It sits with its guardians at the edge of the cave. The angels have had nothing to do with it, but have used their soldiers to protect the cave that leads to it. He says, is that all you've come to do? Just slay the godchild and move on?
Oh,
Well, no.
Also-
I mean, we're performing this task in order to get something that, well, I guess that would help us against the Shadowlords.
And to hopefully bring back one of our allies or know what happened to her and cure my curse.
Yes, that's kind of what I meant. Was we need her to
Yeah.
fight the Shadowlords? But yeah.
Yeah.
Says, well, you've eased our suffering by slaying the angels, giving us some respite. So I am at your, what's the word?
Service?
I was gonna say service, but I thought there'd be a better word, like I owe you a favor.
Oh.
He says, yes, I would owe you for getting rid of some of the angels, at least for the day, making our lives easier. And maybe you can finally free us from the torment.
We hopefully try.
He says,
No one deserves.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, no one deserves to be trapped in this place forever.
He says, well, while the angels... He stops himself. Kind of looks at the party and says, I might have some information that could be of help to you.
And what's that?
But I would ask a favor in return.
I look to my companions. And... Yeah.
Nothing comes free.
Frey would nod, yeah.
He says the only way to get to the godchild is through the cave and through the armies of the undead, which are trapped here. But I might know... go ahead.
And the mist? That direction?
Yes, the undead use the mist. It empowers and preserves them. But there might be another way in, and I might be willing to part with it for some help from your group.
Well, I don't see any other way. Oh, what's your offer? What do you want us to do?
He says, while it's true the angels are sustained by this place, there is one that leads them, who sustains them in this prison. If he were to fall, then the other angels would no longer come back as well.
Oh,
And the servants or the prisoners here would be put to rest. At least we would not be free, but we would be free of the torments that the Celestials put upon us. These maddened fallen angels.
was it a really big guy?
Really
That's
big
their
guy.
leader. Well, it's
Uh,
like a
I think
Very
we ran
tall.
into him.
yeah.
Very tall angel.
He was
Male.
not the nicest person I've ever met.
He says
He shot shadows from his eyes.
it's unlikely you met him. You would have had to gone past the treasury and into the royal halls to find him. A Varian Deathwind does not leave his chambers, and he is attended to by his servants. He sends his follower angels to inflict the torments, though sometimes he does journey forth to do it himself. It's very rare.
And how do we get there?
He says you would have to go into the northern parts of the east side of this place, past the treasure vaults, into the royal halls. That's where the angels mostly reside. If you do this for me, I would be willing to help the group by giving you the information of how to get to the Godchild in a much easier way.
Wow,
Okay.
that seems like a pretty dangerous task. Do you have any advice for facing this guy?
Says it is very dangerous, though you've taken down some of the angels already, so I don't doubt that you can do this. Or at least it's the only chance we have for some bit of peace in here.
Okay. By the way, does this godchild have a mother? Because I think we met her.
He nods. He says, yes, we're all prisoners here for our crimes against the Shadow, or our crimes against the Raven Queen. She is no exception.
Oh. And what was her crime? Or do you all share the same crime, or is it different for everyone?
We have different ones. She is here because she defied the will of the Raven Queen. But I will not say more than that. I am here because I am a coward and attempted to flee when I was needed.
Oh, okay. Do you know what's with that fountain behind you?
He says, it is the fountain of life and death. It gives one or the other freely. I would not suggest tempting fate by using it.
What about those numbers up there, the ravens? We found some paintings that matches those numbers and the color of the ravens.
He says,
What happens if we match them all?
that I am unsure of. I did not even realize there was a connection.
Oh.
Did we get your name?
He said his name was
Thulin?
Thulen, I believe. Let me see.
Thulin.
Thulen.
I'm Frey.
This is well met, Frey. Well met, all of you.
Hope we can
I
help.
do not know what significance you have in all this and why the Raven Queen chose you, but I have a feeling that there's something significant about your group if you were here.
The idol
I mean-
called us something. What was it? Something.
Vatian.
Zatyan. Yeah, Frey would have stumbled over that word, but
So he just shrugs. He says, I have no knowledge of what that is. I am a soldier. I don't know much of the different nobilities and races of the celestial lands.
Okay. Well, I
Although,
guess.
he kind of looks over at Arapel. He says, I've seen things like you. Strange constructions. Where do you hail from?
Boop, 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 boop. Unfortunately, that knowledge is not available to me at this time. However,
Oh.
I assume there were multiple versions of me, given my designation. At least 3.
Says, back when I lived, I did see constructs like you on some of the fields within the Shadowfell, though I never really asked much about where they came from. I was just curious.
I was most definitely constructed by organic beings of superior technological advancements. And he'll ramble a little bit. Give some
Thulin nods.
techie info.
He says, some sort of artificer, perhaps.
Yes, technology is quite advanced. Whoever helped bring our friends to life knew what they were doing. Was no ordinary mechanic.
He says, well, I can try to answer any other questions you have, but I'm afraid other than my offer, I don't know how much good I'll be to you.
Do you know how long these things stay dead? Because we killed a bunch of things before, and it seemed like they popped back up pretty quickly.
As the veil of night stretches over the Shadowfell, they are brought back by their master.
All right.
By
Well,
Avarian.
Deathwind. Mr.
So
Deathwind.
they'll stay dead until the morning.
oh, sweet. Thank you.
He says, I just hope you can accomplish what I ask, and that you can free us all.
That is our goal.
So why can't you guys fight back against the angels exactly? You said you were a warrior.
I was. We all were some sort of warriors back in our lifetime, but at this point, we are but specters of our former selves, and there's not much we can do against the power of a celestial. Even when we were alive, there isn't much we could do against them.
Okay. Well, I turn to everyone. Any more questions for Thulin?
Don't think so. Not for me.
I think we should at least start heading towards where we need to go. I'm not sure how far we can get today.
He says there might be supplies within the vaults, but be cautious. The stone guardians are still active, and they will defend the vaults from intruders.
Yes.
Good to know.
Still active. Okay.
Do you guys want to go back to our room and rest, or?
That's where the door is that we need to take to get to where we
want to go.
Unless we have to go through the mist. But...
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
So sounds good.
Yeah. You can at least see what's behind that door, maybe.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, Thulin.
I would kind of try to move quietly through this hallway. Frey would, at least.
Alright, so Frey is trying to be stealthy. Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
I might as well be stealthy too.
I know last time they were watching us.
I'm hanging very far back if you guys are being stealthy.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah, Frey's not being stealthy, so she thinks she is.
Yeah, you're kicking some rocks, cursing. Luckily, it doesn't seem like there's anyone here at the moment. You would see the mist over here kind of flowing out of the cave.
Right.
We can say we missed the mist.
Wah, wah. Yeah, it's hard to see into the cave. It seems like the mist is thicker than before.
Oh.
Good.
Well,
Maybe we
let's
can
not
pick
go
up
that way.
They start to come back, or
Should we check out the music box before we go in?
The
Maybe
door
see if
here
we
is
can
still
bring anything.
open.
yeah. So music box first. Tricks do we have to move this?
Oh no.
I assume you're avoiding the suspicious square there.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, that's the one that I had to hop over a few times.
So the music box is still here. It seems like it has been untouched, or is untouched.
Does it look like it's bolted to the ground at all?
No, you can pick it up. It just looks like a small end table with a bunch of like parts inside it to make it into a music box.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was much bigger.
Yeah, we could
Yeah,
just
so can you
carry
pick
it,
it
I
up?
guess.
Yeah.
Probably just set it down. We can't just put it in a pack or anything. But so
Put it on Carl.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carl's great at that.
Carl's
Carl, get
moving
over here.
truck. Uh,
Carl.
so what's Carl gonna do with it?
I'm gonna hop off Carl's back, and Carl's gonna carry it.
Strap it to his back.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So you have the music box on Carl's back, though it's probably not very safe if Carl were to get into battle.
I produce a couple blankets to use as furniture pads and a length of rope.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's probably not super safe on his back if he gets into combat or something.
Well, we're just moving a few feet down
Okay.
the.
Yeah, if you're just moving through the like tunnels for now, then
Mhm.
it's
I
probably
think that was the
fine.
plan, was to head back to our little secret room that nobody knows about.
Yep.
Okay. So Carl,
Questionable. Where'd
well,
Carl
not
go?
how secret it is. The door is like wide open.
That's why I said questionable. That nobody knows about. And we haven't opened this door, have we?
No.
No,
No,
you
I think
haven't.
that's where we gotta go.
That's where we heard the rumbles.
It looks like that door hasn't been opened in a long time, so you don't know if even the Celestials have opened it.
I guess you can tell Carl to put it like over at the wall, like over here or something. Might as well. For now.
That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
Do we have?
Hang
I
on,
was-
I just crashed.
Yeah, mine
actually
did too.
tried
A few minutes ago. Yeah, I had to
Yeah, me
reload.
too.
It was. It reloaded pretty quick, but
Thanks, roll 20.
You're the best.
Swear to God. Alright, so you bring in the music box and put it in that corner there. Carl.
I'll also lock
locks it
this door
down.
just in case.
Alright, using your superior thieves' tool skills, you will pull the door shut, locking it.
Awesome.
do we have any ways of seeing what's beyond this door
The
without?
Raven Queen symbol is still on the floor, looks undisturbed.
You can probably try to peek through the keyhole.
Oh yeah, is there a keyhole to look through?
There is. And it appears if you look through the keyhole,
Oops, sorry.
you would see.
A beholder.
Just an eyeball staring back.
I see you.
You would see this.
Oh, okay. All right, so there's not anything directly on the other side that looks threatening to us. It's a hallway, a long hallway. I think there's some branches off of it. So
Okay.
Yeah,
Well.
there's nothing like waiting in ambush necessarily.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, unless they're around the corner.
Or on the ceiling.
I'm gonna look through again. Can I see the ceiling?
No, you can't really see the ceiling.
Yeah.
There's a diva like just hanging there like Spider-Man, just waiting.
Yeah, and of course there might be traps, all that stuff. Yeah.
Right. Well,
it was
do we
dark,
want-
so you couldn't get
Yeah.
a very good look because you know you
Yeah,
would have a
just see a hall.
disadvantage.
Gotcha. So, do we want to take a long rest? Restore everything, or do we want to continue exploring?
I mean, it's still pretty early in the day, but I think a lot of us are pretty tired already. I could go a little further. I don't know. I'm just feeling really calm.
You know that
I
at dawn,
don't have a lot of anchor left in me.
the angels will return at dawn.
Oh, true.
Uh-huh.
Yes, if we wait for dawn, then we may expend the resources we have recovered simply to dispatch those that at the moment are dispatched.
Yeah.
At least if
Well,
you
did we only?
if you believe what you were told.
Well, we only
I
killed.
I feel like more than one thing that we have spoken with in this dungeon has hinted to that, haven't they? That they come back.
The ghosts have all said that. The two ghosts you spoke with.
And we observed one of the angels that we thought was the same one we had fought, right?
Yes, that's true. So I think Chomsky recognized one of the ones you had slain.
So I think we believe that it does seem like a truth.
No, aren't they all back? If we already seen one that we killed already, or because we only slain one today.
You assume, yes. Although you also have seen angels bring other angels back to life. Remember, they seem to have the raise dead spell.
You guys want to continue exploring?
I would be up for exploring the immediate hallway beyond the store, at least. I'm not going to be up for any big fights, probably.
Okay.
Oh, I have been able to conserve most of my magical energy, so I'm good to move forward. And
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to ask if there's anything I can do to support you all. I would gladly do that.
Goggles.
I need a long rest for that one. As much as I like, all I can do for you now are these little rocks.
Oh, okay. It's no problem. Well, you said you're good, Arapel?
Yes, I have much of my resources remaining. A few things are unavailable to me without recharge, but many are available.
Okay. I say we can still handle ourselves decently, all right? So.
Yep.
We continue?
All right.
I'll check.
Oh, is this door?
Yeah, it's
that
locked.
door is locked.
Alrighty.
Using your thieves' tools, you are
Nearly failed.
I know.
You're able to get it.
It's 22.
Open.
Damn it.
The double doors seem to be stuck. This might require some strength, and also make
Carl.
some noise.
Carl.
All right, Carl moves in. Give me a strength check from Carl.
Could someone else help him since it looks... Oh, well.
Oh, I could... Oh. Yeah, I think he's good.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So Carl knocks into the door a few times, and they will finally push open, revealing a very dusty hallway that doesn't look like anyone's been in it for a long time. You don't see any obvious signs of passage with the light. Just all dust.
Hopefully there aren't any giant spiders. Anyone want to go first?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Unless Frey, you would like to.
I'm just inside the door. Feel free to lead the way. What's down this way?
So if you look down the side hallway here, it looks like there is a cave-in. Possibly at one point this hallway connected to something else, but over time it looks like it's collapsed.
Over that doorway, next to the cave over there. What I'm thinking.
I'm gonna be scanning for traps and stuff as I'm meandering.
Alright, so you get to the edge of the hallway up here. There's a door to your immediate left, and it looks like if you go down, it connects to another hallway that goes north and south over here.
Well,
Again, it doesn't look like any of this area has been open for a long time.
the door almost rhymes with Darien.
Oh.
Would you like to open? Should we, or should we move forward? I
No
mean, by forward I
visible-
mean.
Well, just any visible runes or anything
Yeah.
weird with the door?
Let me search for traps.
So the door is, it looks like it's petrified wood, and carved into it, it says chapel.
Well, I think this is the chapel, so I'm not sure what all would be inside of there, but
Is it locked?
I'm gonna try to unlock it or open it.
Okay. As you push on the door, it does open, making a creaking noise as the double doors angrily push inward, revealing a room with a small altar and several statues at the back of it. Symbols of the Raven Queen are displayed prominently on the walls in here.
What's that?
Statues.
Looks like statues. I wouldn't mind investigating these statues.
So they look like they are of 4 different figures. Does anyone have history?
I don't.
I think I might.
Yeah,
I do
Karen,
not.
our historian.
Nope.
And actually, your
Surely.
orc friend would recognize one of them.
Oh.
Okay.
He says, that one, I've seen her in my visions.
Oh.
She is the one who has sent us to kill the godchild. What's her name?
Yali?
Yes, Yali, Walker of the Vale. And there are several others there. Did someone say they had history? Does anyone have religion? Also might tell you something.
Frey would
Nope.
have, yeah, she has some limited training in religion.
Okay. So 12 wouldn't get you much. Arapel, you recognize one of the statues actually as being a looks like an angelic statue, some sort of a creature with its wings outspread a bit and his hands open as if he's giving glory to onlookers. This is actually the guy who was hang on. Why is it not displaying his name? This is the guy that Thulin was talking about.
Oh. The angel guy we're supposed to defeat? Or not the angel guy, but oh shit.
Yeah.
Even in his stone form, he looks a bit intimidating.
Especially with those katanas. Damn. Let me get those katanas for you.
those would actually be scythes. I just didn't have a picture
Oh.
with scythes. He doesn't have them drawn as a
Scythes are
statue.
pretty scary.
Oh, yeah.
They're on his belt, basically. Look
Gotcha.
like war scythes or sickles, maybe.
Is there anything over this wall? Anything different?
It's collapsed a little, but now it just looks like
Okay.
a wall.
Okay.
If you had tools, you could possibly dig through it, maybe. That would take a while.
Frank, can you just punch it into, like, Minecraft?
I don't feel like punching walls right now.
Oh, okay.
Do we want to
if we're
spend some
desperate-
time digging through it?
Probably not.
I mean, we do have time. I just don't know where it'd get us.
Yeah.
We have
You
all
would
day.
imagine it would go into the cave where
Oh.
the mist is.
Are we past? I don't.
Oh,
might
and
be
all the
past
ghosts.
it.
Yeah.
But you don't know for sure.
Does Kara have like a shovel feature where it can just shovel through stuff?
I
drill?
can
Big drill?
I can make tools with time,
You get
Oh,
shovel
okay.
hand attachments.
but yeah.
Hmm.
I like the idea of digging through past the mist, though.
Yeah.
Not. I don't know if we're quite at the point where we need to do that, but
How
Let's
about?
mark this on the map, and
Yeah.
we didn't see any 7, 8s, or 9s in this room, did we?
Right.
No,
No.
Yeah.
no pictures of a raven.
are these
We're
statues
here.
magical at all? Do they seem magical, Chunky?
Do we have 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Can I look around real quick to see if they seem magical?
Do you want to cast Detect Magic?
We have time.
Kind of, but I don't know if we're continuing forward or not.
We can just come back if we don't.
I like that plan.
See what's ahead.
Before. This is all Raven Queen stuff. It looks like a Raven Queen altar has a symbol.
Yes. These look
Again,
like,
a praying position. Like, oh, well, please, Raven Queen, take away this curse. I don't want to die.
Aw.
Please, please. I was greedy. I know. Anything happened?
are you pious towards the Raven Queen?
I am now. If I don't die.
All right.
Anything to get rid of the curse.
Yeah, I mean, you do a quick prayer to the Raven Queen, hoping she hears your request.
Hear me, I've been your servant for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have had an awakening the past few days. Please, take it away. I'll do anything you want. It didn't work. Damn it.
Wizlock gave you a potion before. Trust Wizzy.
You want me to pray to Wizzy? Alright. Oh, Wizzy, please. Well, then I gotta save myself then.
Wizlock
Yeah.
says the potion will work. I never lie.
We'll see about that. If I die, I'm coming to haunt you.
Alright, so you get to an
I'm
area
gonna-
here where there are symbols of the Raven Queen on the floor.
Yeah.
And a hallway goes north with several doors being revealed. To the south, you see a large stone door that marked on it in Elven. It says vault.
Oh. I remember
I
that.
like that.
And the Godchild's beyond the vault in the royal halls.
A variant
That
of the royal
is-
halls.
Bavarian, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, not
Oh,
Yeah. The
Well-
Godchild's through the caves over
The
there.
Godchild,
Like
yes, through the caves.
right.
can I push? You should. Sorry, what were you saying, Prey?
Just I got all mixed up.
All
you're
right.
Yeah.
Were we opening the vault first, or checking out these little
Let's say check
things
out.
on the ground?
Let's check north first.
Cool. I don't think we should step on these right
Nope.
now. Huh.
What if
Well,
somebody passed over them?
yeah. Let's back up and let Carl pass over them.
Or we could just throw a rock on them. Just to see.
Or I could teleport you all across, and then I'm sure I have my own way of getting across.
You can jump. Can you jump
Yeah.
5 feet?
Yeah.
I sure hope so.
I can probably jump 5 feet.
Cool.
Is this
Can I
door
inspect these?
serrated?
Hmm?
Is this door serrated? It looks like it has like little teeth.
Oh yeah.
Like a saw blade.
No, it's just the art for
Decorative.
the door.
Okay. Nice.
All right. You guys want me to throw a rock on these symbols, see if anything happens?
If we
in
are
case.
expecting it to explode with the pressure of a rock, then perhaps we should step back.
Is there any rocks or pebbles on the ground?
What is your passive perception? Or I guess you could make perception checks if you want to take a look here.
14. It's my passive.
Mine is 19.
Okay.
Mine is garbage.
So with a 19, gnome, you would notice there are panels on the wall. One here
Ah,
Oh.
and one here
ah.
that appear to be
Sorry.
closed.
I'll use a mage hand to open both of them.
That might open the vault door or something.
You aren't sure how to get these panels open. Investigation
Ah.
will reveal something.
And I'm gonna do that and guide myself.
Okay. No, you examine them, but they're not moving.
Ah. Huh. That sucks. Darren, you want to take a look? I don't know if there's anybody else who wants to take a look. There are definitely panels there. I just can't figure out how to open them.
Can anyone try investigation?
Yeah, anyone can make a roll.
13. No.
You're not sure how to open them.
Airpo or Frey, you guys want to see if you
Sure.
notice anything?
As you're doing this,
Oh no.
the door down the hallway over here opens.
I brush silently over to this wall.
And a familiar figure steps out.
Alright.
Oh no.
Oh, it's our friend.
He looks down. Well, he would see you all down there because you were doing your thing.
We've got light.
And you have light. And he says, Zation, you found your way deeper in. My master would like to speak to you when you have a moment. And he just starts walking down the hallway.
Oh, you mean Deathwind Master, or?
He says, yes.
Do you know what's on the other side of this door here?
He says, the old vaults of the church. We are not allowed to disturb them. And
Is there gold in there?
Are we allowed to disturb them?
he says, the traps and guardians are a great discouragement
yes.
to anyone who would try to get in.
We heard about those guardians.
Is there a lot of gold?
I'll turn to Arapel and Frey. Do we want to fight some guardians, or should we follow this dude?
I feel like it would be rude to.
I mean, he said on our own time, so.
Oh, okay.
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Might as well. He knows where to go. Maybe they can help us somehow, possibly.
Cool. All about it. I will follow Darian.
Perhaps there will be additional information about this place that we can acquire from interviewing more people.
Just in case, I take out my bow. No string or anything. I just take it out in my hand.
Alright, so as you come down the hallway, he'll motion to this door. He says, "My master awaits within."
What's their name?
Varian, and he is the one who rules over the angels of this place.
Very good.
All right. I open the door.
Alright, so pushing on the door will open it up. Inside you see a large hall. It's fairly dark. It looks like there's a big rug in the center, along with several statues. On the other side of the hall, there is a throne. As you open the door, several of the divas in here would step forward, as well as what appears to be a large black-winged angel with 2 scythes, who looks familiar to you.
I'm gonna bring out a torch.
Frey would kind of gesture to the Midnight Idol to go ahead.
He says,
After you?
you.
I'm very uncomfortable with this.
Varian kind of looks over the group and says, "My servants have told me that they've engaged you in combat, and you are the ones who have been killing my people."
Well, attacked us first.
Return.
Yes. Okay.
We didn't start it. We didn't want to fight, but they started it.
I've been allowing them to take a moment's rest.
Well, it is impressive how you have been able to dispatch us. But I must ask, what is your purpose for being in this place? No one should be able to enter here.
We're on a quest from one of the Raven Queen servants. I turned to, I guess, Frey. What was that? What was that woman's name again?
Uslag. Oh wait, Yali?
Yali.
Yeah.
I know it. Yeah, Yali. Yeah.
Yali.
And
The Edgewalker.
Yali.
yes, she came to one of our companions and gestured to Gal. In a vision, in a dream, told us to come here if we want to resurrect or help our friend who died recently in battle.
Well, the Raven Mother is the one a mortal would turn to ferry a soul back to its original location. But the Raven Queen does not generally give in to such requests. Why is it that she is called upon any of you?
Well, she's also given us the task to slay I think the Godchild is what it's called. The large creature surrounded by its servants or protectors. They say it's
The
past
Atropine.
that cave.
Yes, I am familiar with it. Another denizen of this place, though far more powerful than most of them. I wonder why she would have you come to kill it now.
Why haven't you guys killed it?
Since that is not our task. And even if we wanted to, it would be extremely difficult. The Atropine is protected by other corrupt entities. He says, "We are here to punish those who disobeyed the Raven Queen, and that is what we will do until the end of time." It seems like you have gotten in our way several times, but perhaps it was just a misunderstanding. If we agree to get you to this Atropol to do what the Raven Queen has asked of you, will you leave us be in our task of giving punishment to those who deserve it?
I turn to Arapel. Hey, do you have like some kind of ability that can, I don't know, sense the true nature of these guys or something?
You would say we are Celestials. We are very open
Yeah.
about our nature.
Yeah.
I'm not
Like-
I'm not certain what you seek. Like,
Can I roll an insight into them?
On what exactly?
Like if they are true, that they will, I guess, if we promise to leave them alone, that they will help us.
Well, that's not what he said. He said if you leave them be, he'll lead you to the Atropol.
Yeah.
Not that he'd
we have
help
to
you.
lead them all to their
I guess
eternal-
leading you there could be helping. Go ahead, make a insight check.
Okay. Working.
You don't sense any dishonesty from him. He seems like he's being pretty forthcoming.
You mentioned that your task here is to punish those who deserve it. Is it possible that there are innocents wrongly accused or who were not in control of the events that unfolded and may not truly be deserving?
This is a construct of night weather. No, there is no room for error here. They have been
Can
put
I-
here by the Raven Queen.
Can I roll to see if I have any files on night weather?
I don't think this is the first time you've heard that, but yeah, you can do I guess and maybe an int save.
Oh, an int save. Okay. Yeah.
So something about the name rings to you like you've heard it before, and it stirs memories that still feel locked. You still can't completely recall them.
Entries on night weather located but are corrupted. I do not understand.
He says it is not my place to tell you. If your memories are corrupt, they may have been corrupted for a reason. Your kind was meant to serve the people of Nightweather and their descendants.
It's very interesting.
This is not new knowledge. Well, okay. My prime directive of protection and guardianship is already known to me. However, the rest of what you speak, cannot be located in my database. I will have to work further on decrypting these files. Something like that.
He says, so do we have a deal then, Zation?
Would you mind very much if we took some time to consider this?
He says, we are here for eternity. Take all the time you wish. However, if you attack my angels again, the deal will be off and we will kill you.
At no point have we swung first.
He says, it is just a statement of fact. I don't try to threaten. I've already agreed to a ceasefire between our factions. Just do not attack us.
Don't you think forever is kind of, like a long time?
Maybe to
Yeah.
one whose life force wanes it is.
I mean,
Very long.
like, does it have to be forever though? You know, like, what could these people have possibly done to deserve an eternity of torment and suffering?
Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage. He says, you are Zatian, so you do have a noble legacy, but you are still immortal, and you should not question the will of the immortal gods who preserve the essence of your worlds. It is not your place to tell us how we should or should not do things.
I'm not saying. I'm asking, Mister Angel Guy. You do you. I'm just. I turn back to. So, what do we do?
You keep calling us that, Satya.
'Cause- yeah,
What
yeah.
does that mean? We keep hearing it.
He says, it is an older term to a certain group of beings that have always existed. Some would also call you soulless, but you are unique among many mortals, and there is a respect for you and for what you have all accomplished within the realms of the heavens.
Oh. Okay.
He says, if you want further knowledge of your heritage, I don't actually know much about your kind, other than
Um.
your legacy of powerful interference with the will of fate.
Were we born like this, or were we suddenly did we become this? Because I remember just, I'm just me, really.
He
I
says,
don't.
this is not something I have much knowledge on. In fact, I would not have even recognized you for it. He says, my scholar is the one who told me of your heritage. And he sort of points to the large wingless angel standing behind you.
Oh.
Scholar, you say?
He says,
Um,
yes,
well,
I am one of the keepers, or was one of the keepers, of the libraries of the heavens. Back before I was cast out, along with the rest of my kind here.
well, so we've been told that the vault is guarded by um some sort of monstrosity. Are there other areas, if we wanted to wander around and just look, are there other things we should be avoiding?
This is the.
We are looking for a painting of a black raven as well.
He looks at you curiously. He says, I have not seen it. But I have seen one with a gray raven.
Ah, yes, we have seen a white raven and a gray raven, but a black raven seems to be missing.
He says, well, you may do as you wish. We are forbidden from entering the old vaults, but the Raven Queen has given you no such limitation.
Hmm.
However, I will warn you that there are deadly traps as well as guardians who will keep you from the old treasures of the Raven Queen.
Do you know what's in there?
He says, no. We are sealed from even entering the area. We cannot cross the Raven Sigil. It is forbidden.
Okay.
Ah,
Can the other creatures of this place cross that sigil?
He says the ghosts would not dare to come to this part of the prison. They know they would pay dearly for it, and the soldiers wander aimlessly through the mists. They are nearly there to help protect the Atropel. In fact, we can wander amongst the soldiers, but they will attack you and any of the ghosts that go there.
Okay. Very well. We will come back with our answer, I guess. Is it, your angels won't bother us for now? Is that correct? While we explore?
That is correct. I will tell them that you are agents of the Raven Queen on a mission, and that we are not to interfere with that mission, as
Okay.
long as you don't strike first.
Very well. Well, turn to everyone as at all.
And at this point, the librarian, as you've now found out, will back off, allowing you to leave.
Whew. Not like that. Being
Yeah.
blocked. Oh, okay.
The massive
Alright, so we
angel
were free
just stares at you as you walk
Could,
past.
could anyone view the back wall of that chamber while we are
Oh,
standing there?
Oh, the one he's standing in front of?
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
or you
yeah.
mean this
I
one?
couldn't see the whole room because of the shadows, so I wasn't sure if anyone else had better
yes.
vision than me.
He
No.
says yes, you are free to walk amongst the room if you wish. And he is actually going to go and sit down on the altar.
Oh, there's a nice little chair here.
It looks like an uncomfortable chair. It's also
No.
very big.
There's some nice skulls on there too. Omnisol.
We're just hanging out. Ray's staying by the door.
Okay, yeah. I wasn't necessarily expecting anything. I just kind of wanted to get eyes on the whole room in case there was something interesting that told us anything.
We
Maybe
missed,
like paintings.
Alright, so you walk past the angels who eye you as you kind of explore the full extent of this room. So there's the large rug, the skeletal throne, and 4 statues in here. All of which might hold secrets, but you might feel a little bit worried to start searching them.
Right.
We need one of those warlocks with the at-will magic.
Hmm.
Detect
Yeah.
magic.
Eldritch Sight, yeah.
Yes.
All right. So which way you guys want to go? We can go north. We can go over there.
He says there's no going deeper in here until you agree. Or, yeah,
You just
until
said we were free to explore.
Like,
to
are
the,
we
to
allowed
the
to go this
south? Yeah, to the
Yeah.
south, where you came from.
Uh,
basically.
this way and
Yeah.
the vaults are that's
Okay.
all that we have access to. Okay.
All right. We'll be
Well-
back then.
Lou, I did light a torch when we entered that room. If you wouldn't mind adjusting my
Sure.
token.
There you go.
Thank you.
It's a wall.
This hallway leads. It looks like it continues on to a different area.
Do we
Well-
want to go?
So our options here are to agree to follow that dude wherever we need to go, right?
Yeah.
Or the ghost said we need to kill that dude to free them.
I think they can hear us from over here, probably.
Do you want to talk about the ghost? Well, you already did. Hang on a second.
Well, yeah, my bad. I was kind of thinking that out of character,
Oh, okay.
but
So Wizlack would say, you said you all were sent here to kill this godchild.
Stop!
Right.
I put my hand on him.
Oh. What is it? Oh, sorry. Yeah, we should go somewhere else to talk, I guess.
Yeah.
To the vaults.
We can try, although the traps sound icky or mean.
They do sound unpleasant.
But
But-
hey,
yeah, yeah.
they call me Master Thief Darian in the circle, so there's vaults to be had. I can probably break into it. Or at least
Am
can
I
try.
hearing a heist?
Yeah.
Where's the montage?
Well, this is more of a archaeological dig than a heist. There's no real guards to get past. None that
Archaeological
you've seen
heist.
so far.
There's gonna be when we get in. There's gonna be laser wires on them. Stuff.
Yep.
Frey,
we-
Arapaw, what do you think? Should we
Well, we
be
can.
slightly distracted by this vault, or should we move forward with the angel dude? Or are we going back? Sorry.
Well, in order to move forward, we must agree to his terms, and I think that a party discussion may be wise before making
Cool.
such a decision.
Do we want to go back someplace where no one can hear us?
Do we want to check out this passage first, or do we just want to go back?
Oh, I thought it just ended.
It
you
goes
said
to a
another
different
area.
area.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Alternately, I mean, I am not against exploring this vault since there may be items of use or knowledge to be found there. However, if we go merely for greed, then perhaps the danger is not what do you call it? Justified.
does not warrant the risk.
Yes.
I don't know. I like to get stuff.
Well, there's
Yes,
what if
but Wizzy, you also like running away when there's danger.
That's true. You got a point.
there's... Well, you don't know. There could be like there's got to be something important in there. If there's a whole bunch of trash, there could be like this super Raven Queen scythe in there or something. You don't know.
You don't
That
protect
which is
nothing.
important.
I
That which
really-
is important enough to be guarded by some may not necessarily be usable or useful to others.
I don't know if I care about a scythe. There might be other cool stuff in there.
There can be a giant golden Raven Queen statue.
So out of character, I'm down to break the vault. In character, Arapal is probably just more concerned about the party's health and well-being.
I'll take.
Oh.
Okay, let's put this to a vote. I say break in. Airpel.
I will accompany the party wherever you go.
Wizzy.
And provide... Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. It seems good, but also dangerous. I'm on the fence.
Gal.
You're asking all
This is, I don't think that there might be useful supplies in there, but I also feel a bit strange about breaking into an old vault of my god. Well, what's your god gonna do with it? There's just a bunch of people here being tortured. No one gets to use it. You might as well take it.
I like how the DM's talking to himself.
I mean,
awesome.
it is possible that the Raven Queen would not mind our using tools that aid us in accomplishing the task she has set for us.
I mean,
Yeah,
if they didn't,
yeah.
they didn't want us to
Like what the
go
little
in.
robot said.
Yeah.
Frey, do you have any opinion?
I was gonna say we could take a look maybe on the way out, but if there's something of use to us in fighting this Etropal, might be worth a look. But
I don't know
it's
if
very risky.
I think I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Now, we may use more resources trying to get resources. Yeah, I don't know.
What about you, Chomsky?
Oh, I'm quite obsessive over collecting treasures. Frey is quite logical that we will probably expend more resources than we have. Or expend more resources than we gain.
Well, it's like the guy said, we got time, as long as we don't get killed.
Yeah, and they won't attack us, right, if we agree to their terms.
They won't attack us
Tomorrow.
whether we agree or not, unless we
Yeah,
attack them.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, we don't need to fight that diva again.
Well,
And he said that he said the soldiers and the
Yeah.
don't come here.
Gao would say, lowering his voice a bit, well, remember, these are all prisoners of the Raven Queen. Even though the jailers are, even though these angels are jailers, they too are jailed here. As
Does it
far as
hurt to take a look?
he says, as far as I know, when I spoke with Yali, she didn't say anything about these angels being righteous. I think this whole torture these people is their own undertaking. I don't think they were told to do it.
Uh,
Interesting theory.
He says, I don't know. It's odd that they would be trapped here too. I think they're all I don't know. I just don't know how much we could trust them. Generally, Celestials are lawful beings, but these are prisoner Celestials cast out by the Raven Queen.
Right.
yes. Yes. Well, what's the worst that happens?
Well, if we get into trouble in the vault and come out, they might use that as an excuse to attack us
And then
while
we
we're
die and
while we're
poof back up
weakened.
here
well,
and spend an eternity being tortured.
He
It's
says,
about
I don't know what would happen if we die in this place, but yeah, I'm guessing our souls couldn't leave.
I don't like
Oh.
that. I'm leaning towards no vault, but
Huh.
that's,
Well, you did say they're pretty lawful beings. Usually, when they're lawful, they're true to the word.
He nods. He says,
Usually.
that's true. And I don't know for sure they'd betray us. I just know that they are prisoners here because the Raven Queen
Raven
was
Queen.
not happy with them.
Okay.
And Yali did not say either side was just. She just said she had just asked us to she had just asked us if we could to kill the Atropol while we were here.
Okay.
He says, I wonder if we could even just bypass any of it and leave this place. It seems like this hallway might go to another area.
True.
Although I think
So
if we didn't kill the Atropol, the Raven Queen might be,
upset.
yes, feel slighted.
Hmm.
Or
we
maybe
don't want
Yali
that.
would.
Yeah, I don't need her angry or with me in any way.
If we wish to pull Uslog from her eternal slumber, we probably want the Raven Queen. Probably want to be in good graces with the Raven Queen
To cure my curse.
and Yali, her servant.
Yeah,
Yes, sent to cure
and
your
we need
curse.
to cure that curse. Uh,
So
Well,
I've spoken a lot. I just wanted to speak my full mind on the matter.
yeah, no problem, Gal. You guys just want to leave this vault alone for now and either go back, get some rest, or check out this part, this pathway over here.
that seems yeah, that seems like a good route. We can't go, yeah.
yeah, go checking out this space.
Yeah, just see where it goes.
Yeah, I would like to see,
Is
just in
that
case we do have to make a hasty exit. You know.
because I don't think we have to worry about much else besides the traps now that the angels agreed not to attack us.
All right,
Let's
so you're
be
going down
We
that way?
do have a
Yeah.
lot to discuss. Maybe we can find a space here, down in this area. To ba-ba-da. New map.
loading screen.
So you go into the hallway here. You start following it for a bit as you come into what seems like some sort of maybe servants' quarters or maybe some kind of rectory for the church area. You feel much better or much more relaxed as you enter this area, almost like a weight has sort of been lifted. And as you get to the edge of it, at the very end of the hallway, past all the rooms, is a large door. that is closed. You don't see any way of opening it. There's no doorknob or keyhole or any obvious way. It's just a big stone door.
Um,
Yeah, I mean, you might even have mistaken it for a wall, but it has the features of a
The
door.
seams.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
seams on it.
hmm.
Is he etching or writing on it at all, or
Give me a perception
speak
check.
friend and enter that kind
Speak
Yeah.
friend and enter.
of?
Hey.
So you're examining the door. Uh, it seems like as you are looking over it, kind of touching the outside of it, it starts to glow, and there is a glowing shape of the Raven Queen's holy symbol in the center of the door.
Oh, uh, I'm gonna back away from that.
If you back away, then it would just stop glowing.
Oh, you all
Uh,
saw that, yeah?
Well,
um,
uh, yeah.
Yeah, well, glowing. So,
We're out of hearing range of the others, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I think this is an end to here. What do we think of following or being led to wherever those other folks were leading us to?
as much as I hate the idea of making an army of this Deathwind,
Yeah.
I feel more inclined to help the ghosts.
yeah, it just says, you know, to be honest, the Diva Angel people are assholes, so yeah, I don't like to side with assholes.
Well, yeah.
But that
And
would mean
We have to kill
we're
them.
yeah, that was sort of what we were tasked to
I
do
don't
anyway.
know.
But
That Avarian guy seemed like kind of a badass. I don't know. Do we
true,
want to fight a guy with big sights on his belt?
didn't the Thulon say that if we kill him, did he say that they would disappear or they just stop spawning? So we would have to kill them even if we kill Varen?
That's what he said. Gao says apparently Avarian is the power that can bring back the Celestials every day. If what we're seeing is correct, there's only 4 of them left right now, as we've killed the other 2.
I think we
yeah,
can do
let's take them out. Easy peasy.
Are we sure we want to do that? If we go in there and start shooting, I don't know if we can get away.
Is it possible
He
that
says,
we
I'm
could?
out of potions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm out of.
it.
I can't call upon the dragon right now. It's it's slumbering.
Yeah.
Would we be
Yeah.
able
Well,
to encounter some of the angels separately from the others?
With that,
Like a distraction, maybe lead them away, kill their leader.
yeah, we can try to leave them away, and then
they can't cross that line. What if we stand on one side of it and sling stuff at them?
They're
they could
not
probably go
taking
around
cover.
it. They were over at our place, so I don't
Yeah.
like.
You did notice that there was no signs of movement within the vault hallways. That said, you don't know what sort of powers or manipulations they would have over that hallway if you did try to just use
Yeah.
the ravens.
Uh,
They
Well, we
might have.
could try.
Yeah, go
Go
ahead.
ahead. I was gonna say we could try to leave him out of that room, and then somehow, if we can stay with him, I can lock that door, and hopefully it'll buy us enough time to kill him or something.
I'm also thinking about those ghosts, the ones that the angels supposedly control. What if they can send those after us if we really mess with them?
Oh yeah, that's bad.
Those soldiers, that there's a ton of them.
And if we go rest, they're all going to come back. the angels.
Says, well, from what it sounded like, there's just a lot of soldiers in that cave anyway. So I don't know. Maybe you just can't kill them. I don't know how this place works. This is some weird angel shit to me.
Yeah. I just don't feel comfortable siding with them. I mean, they did attack us for no reason. If they would have killed us, then it would have like whatever, right?
And Gal says, yeah, it's definitely a tough decision, one that we have to think about.
I
Well,
think whether or not if we sleep, there will be maybe more of the devas, but we'll be full power.
Yes. And
Either
I
way,
feel
we're going to be swarmed with enemies. So I
Gal
don't think
says,
a few more devas will not make a difference.
I think that they don't only stay here anyway. So if we sleep, maybe, like Wizlak said, we can try to separate their forces a bit, then try to strike quickly to take down Avarian before he can call any of them to help. We just have to be quick.
But there's also those statues in the room. They can become animated.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
I don't
it
know.
sounds like we should find a safe place to rest up. I think, Frey, uh, getting your dragon back would help a lot, and getting your potions back would also help us. We've already taken them out once. Can't be that difficult to take them out a second time.
Well, what about this stone slab here? What do you all think this is about?
I
Oh my
walk
God,
up to it.
You walk back up to it. All right.
Yeah.
We supposed to be seeing a map, or is this theater of the
No,
mind?
it's theater of the mind.
Okay,
This is
just
in the
checking.
rectory area that, as I said, is kind of. It seems less like there's a weight on your soul here.
Gotcha.
And
The last time I didn't ask, and I just assumed no one else was seeing anything either. I found out later that I just needed to refresh roll 20, so that's
Oh.
why I asked.
No, that's fine.
Uh,
No, this is theater of the mind right now. But yeah, if you approach the door, nothing seems to happen.
The glow doesn't happen.
No, but it happened when the door was touched.
Oh,
uh,
I put my hand on it. I put both my hands on it.
Okay, so once again, it would glow for a moment, and a symbol of the Raven Queen would appear.
I'll try to push, I guess, just in case.
You push against the door, but it does not seem to open.
Come on,
You
open up.
would see some writing appear on the door. Do you speak
Oh.
Celestial?
No.
You're
I
not
turned to
sure what it says.
Anyone know what this says?
It's a really pretty script.
yeah. But nope, I cannot read it, unfortunately.
Maybe one of the angels can. Do you think they will help us?
I don't know. They don't seem to like us very much.
Yeah,
Oh.
but it's not much to ask to read something.
They might know
Right.
what this place is, at least.
Maybe
Gal says.
the midnight, the librarian might help us.
Yeah. He seems kind of chill, at least.
Yeah, he's been pretty chill with us so far. Except
Most
for when he shot,
librarians are.
shadows
Librarians-
out of his
Yeah.
eyeball.
Except when he tried to kill you. Other than
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
chill.
Well, we had him pretty weak too, but
Yeah.
Yeah, he ran away.
Haha.
Pansy.
Pansy.
So what do you want to
I guess there's nothing here. Guess we can walk back. No point in standing around here.
do? Okay, so you head back into the uncomfortable area that is the prison. You should come back in over here.
Okay. All right.
if we seek a place to rest, perhaps the area that weighs on us less would be more restful.
Yeah, shoot. Let's just go rest in front of this Raven Queen door. Not touch it. I mean, there's only one entrance. There's only 2 exits.
I do
Oh,
not know if the
another thing, real quick. As far as your passive perception goes, the rectory
Yes.
also looks like it has not been entered in a long time. There's no signs of passage in it.
is that
Yeah,
the
let's
front
set up
of the
here.
rectory?
Yeah, but there's no
Yeah.
door to like block anything from coming up to us.
Maybe
It's
they
possible-
can't.
It's possible the oppressive nature of this place will have a cumulative effect if we take multiple rests here. Is the only reason I suggested it.
Yeah.
I know not if this is actually the case.
But yeah, the rectory, it looked like nobody had been there. There's no reason for people to go down there. It's not like we changed too much. Everything just goes back to normal every night. But
Are we gonna
I
ask
can.
the big angel about what that place is?
Oh,
The
Wizzy,
librarian?
Wizzy the Wise.
Well, that's what you all said, so I'm just thought that's why we came back.
That's what we were doing.
We're walking,
Yeah. Alright.
we're walking all over the place. I'm tired of going back and forth. What are we doing?
Well,
That's
Stuck
yeah.
librarian.
yes. Well, we could just peek through here, I guess, and be like, "Hey, real quick, or something, right?"
Mr.
Okay.
Librarian.
So you push the doors open,
We need
Yeah.
your academic
Like-
skills.
re-entering the hall. You would see that he is there. He kind of looks back at you.
I'm like, "Hey, man, sorry to bother you again. We went down that passageway down there, and I kind of point. There's a door there, and it has like a Raven Queen symbol. It makes us feel really nice, and when you push on some words, none of us speak Celestial. I was just wondering if you have any idea what that is. What's
Says, yes,
behind that door?
That is the way out of the prison into the heavens, where the gray sanctuary is.
Oh, right. Well,
That will lead
Thanks.
you to the lands of the Raven Queen.
It looked like people
Oh.
hadn't been there in a while. Is it something, would we expect to see anybody there if we
He says
wait
only,
long enough?
only the
Please.
faithful can open that door,
mm,
and only the faithful can give passage of others into the realm of the Raven Queen.
okay. Well, thank you, man. Thanks. We'll leave you alone. And I guess nice hair. I'm not close.
Perhaps Gal should attempt to open the door. He is faithful to the Raven Queen, is he not?
Yes,
He is.
but I doubt we want to do it now. We still have a duty to do here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think she would want us to enter
Yeah,
Yeah.
leave.
her land if we haven't fulfilled. Yeah.
What
All
she
right,
He
wanted.
says, well, that would certainly be that would be the easiest way to do this. Just leave this place.
Yeah, but I don't want to make the Queenie mad. So I say we just rest up over near that door. I guess. I say.
Do you want to see if Gal can open the door? I'm all for
I'd rather not
going
even
in.
attempt it. I'd rather not even attempt it.
Yeah.
Because it might just like teleport us somehow. This magic stuff. Who
Ooh.
knows?
Nah,
I just would
suppose
really
that's true.
like to see Uslog, but I think we'll have to wait.
I don't think she's going anywhere. She is dead.
All right.
Boom.
So why don't we
Boom.
go someplace more private and discuss our plan? Do we want to go to the rectory, or do we want to go back to our Raven Queen room, or somewhere
I like
else?
the rectory.
Okay.
Yeah,
we can
Made
go
me
back.
feel warm and fuzzy.
Outside the actual prison. All right. Wait, did that angel say that we're in the heavens right now?
We're near it, I think.
We're at the
Oh.
gates.
I don't think
Oh,
I've
wow.
ever been to the heavens. Huh. That's maybe why it feels kind of nice. That would make sense. All right, so you go back to the rectory area. You're going to just set up camp here in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
All right. There are also some beds here.
Ah.
Very
Oh,
old,
wow.
As I said, these are kind of
Wow,
old
nice.
sleeping areas.
Hell yeah.
So
Are there?
yeah.
How many are there?
There are a bunch of rooms here,
Oh,
and the
okay.
beds are not falling apart, even though they look really old. Probably because they're magical. Probably this place is magically enchanted, especially if you're in the
Ooh.
heavens.
Hell yeah.
Makes sense.
Well, let's just pick a room and fall in it.
Go
Yeah.
ahead. I guess before we go to bed, plan is tomorrow to attack the angels, or are we just gonna kill the Atropol and move out of this place? That would be that'd probably be my suggestion. I don't really want to have one of those
Perhaps-
things with the scythe cutting me up again.
Perhaps we should follow through with the slaying of the Atropol first, since the angels have indicated they may have knowledge or other minor ways to aid us in our task.
Although,
But they're kind of. I don't know. I don't know if I like people who like their role is just to torture people nonstop.
Understood.
think
They
we
are
need-
the aggressors here, whether they were assigned to the task or not. I'm saying that if we do plan to move against them, perhaps it need not be the first step.
Yes.
That is true.
although I thought we had to find passage to the Metropole.
Let's do a break for a bit, because we are kind of a little past the halfway. But in case anyone needs to use the restroom or anything, yeah, were you gonna
Cool.
say something, Mary?
Yeah, no, I was thinking that I was assuming that moving north from where we spoke with the angels was going to lead us in the direction of where we need to find our quarry, but the angels aren't letting us walk that way without.
Not yet, no.
Okay, and apologies, but way back in the fight we had up here in the northwest corner, and remind me why we didn't open this door here.
What
Or
door?
is
That
this
wasn't
the
a door. That was a wall.
Okay.
Yeah, it was caved in.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
That was where the
Alright.
mom was kind of leaning against the
Right.
wall, saying her baby was near.
Right. That's why I assumed that that might be what we wanted. Might have been on the other side. So okay, cool.
Yeah.
I guess we could try to dig through. But...
Arapel has one shovel and one pick, one mining pick.
Just trying to
Probably
dig right
take a while.
into
Well,
the layer.
I just have to punch it a bunch of times.
Yeah. All right. I'll be
Alright.
back.
I'll be back. Yeah.
All right.
The sounds of mining and excavation, though, would probably alert him to someone
Yeah.
coming in.
Yeah.
Just Minecrafting right through the wall.
Yeah. I'm not really sure what to do.
I think we should follow through on.
I mean, can't we like side with them now and then just like betray them when they show us? Like, we're not
Are
signing
you-
any
Are
contracts
you
here.
suggesting that we make a promise and go back on our word?
Yeah.
Boop 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 does not compute.
I mean, they torture people, you know. So
Which is why
Uh,
we should not ally with them in the first place.
yeah, but I mean, betraying them doesn't seem that bad. to me. I don't know. I mean, backstabbing is what I do. I'm used to it.
I don't know. Maybe digging through the wall is the way to go, so that we don't have to rely on the angels to get us where we're going. Wait a
Yeah.
second. So we've told them. Okay, so they claim to be here because the Raven Queen gave them a task and they must stick to it, and that they're her servants, or yada yada yada.
Yeah.
And yet, when they learn that we have a task from the Raven Queen, they won't let us pass until we make this pact with them.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's really, and that what Gal said that they might be making this choice on their own. Ravenqueen's not.
Yeah, I
actually.
thought that was really interesting too,
Yeah.
because they definitely seem to relish their role.
Right.
They are definitely the oppressors, whether they were assigned the role or not. But there's kind of some questions around that piece of whether they were assigned.
That's why I wish I had like a no alignment spell or something. So you're like, they're lawful evil. Oh, okay. Easy
Oh,
answer.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you just can tell if they're like undead or something like that, right? Or
Yeah.
I can detect celestials or undead or fiends, which I thought about going ahead and using it while we are standing in that room just to confirm that they really were what they seemed to be.
Yeah.
So I could do that when we go back. But I'm not. I have like 5 uses of that a day, and honestly, I never
Yeah.
use it because it doesn't go through walls or anything, so it's
Right.
not super useful. So I'll do that if when we are in their presence again. But I'm not
Cool.
necessarily expecting to learn anything, but maybe we'll get some interesting
Yeah.
from it.
Right.
But it sounds like the Raven Queen still holds power over these angels, right?
I mean,
They seem to think that they are her servants still, whether or not. Yeah, I'm not sure.
So if we,
if the Raven Queen told them to stop, they would. Stop being dicks. Then they probably stop. Oh, I'll be honest, from what I've heard of the Raven Queen, she doesn't seem very, nice either.
I can help restore. Let's see, what is it? I can restore an alignment if someone's alignment has been changed and they wish to atone.
Oh, okay.
That's the only thing I was just kind of. I'm not super familiar with paladins, so I was just kind of browsing through some of my spells.
Gotcha.
So, and if anyone would like to dedicate themselves to Arapel's god, then he can give you a 24-hour buff.
What god is that?
What's that?
What god is it?
Oh gosh, I forget. It's been a while. It's a god of knowledge and craftsmanship.
Gotcha.
It's a dwarven god because that's who created him.
Is it
Dagmarin
Moradin?
Brightmantle, the wandering tinker.
Oh.
He's of Moradin's pantheon.
that sounds very much up. Well, Chomsky doesn't believe in gods, but if he were, if he did, but I'm just thinking like there's gotta be a way to. I mean, it sounds like we could use these folks' help to escort us to the corrupt godchild.
Darren
Right.
moves in gold.
I
Yeah,
wonder
think
if
Thurian or whatever his name was also able to do that. Thulin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that's true. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
said,
said
he
if we
had a
do, if
way,
we
didn't
kill
he?
Deathwind, then he can show us the way.
Mm.
Yeah,
Of course,
so
if we kill him, then we are no longer blocked and can walk north.
Yes.
I'm just
Yes.
thinking of this like an RPG, like a video game, like we got this option, we got that option. I do feel like, I guess the one of the angels is the, I guess, evil / bad option,
Yeah.
or at least neutral in the side with through.
Yeah. So,
Okay, so
but
sorry.
what you
I
saying?
had a
Yeah.
thought, and this is entirely
Yeah.
too devious to be Arapel's thought. This is out of
Okay.
character. But
Love it.
I
Love it.
wonder I wonder if all of us need to make the pact with the idol, whether we can be subtle with our words and have a spokesperson kind of promise a spokesperson who's willing to go back on their word can promise individually
I'll do it.
use the words to
That
be
may have-
individual. Yeah.
I mean, that's gonna be a big.
No, it's
Yeah,
horrible.
sorry.
It's horrible. No, my character does not support this.
Honestly,
But-
I'm all about killing this dude and killing all
Yeah.
these angels. We killed them all before. We can kill them again.
Uh-huh.
We can be like,
But-
hey, we agree. Do you mind coming into this dark hallway for a second so we can, like,
Or we could
agree
just
on it?
say, we don't agree, so be ready
Yeah.
to die.
I can, like, go up to, like, shake his hand and just stab him. Like, sneak it.
There.
I wonder if his axes would stay, though. Those are probably some... Or no, scythes. Never mind.
Slides. Yeah, I think it's gonna be really hard if like, yeah, if the I don't know if the Midnight Idol's like gonna hang around, but I'm not. I think fighting him and the and Deathwind's gonna be really hard, but it's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm for killing him. Screw it. Let's just.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to free these ghosts. I don't think
Yeah.
they did this, and yeah,
All right, I'm back.
That's my vote.
yeah. I mean, we might all die in the process, but hey, we've done.
Yeah.
That's
true.
why we have backup characters.
True.
This is my backup character.
That's true.
I can always make another.
Backed
Do
up
you have
for a backup.
Do you have a double backup character?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, if the party TPKs, we could always do a different campaign.
Oh, yeah.
We'll just do
So-
the other.
Actually,
campaign.
did we decide we're not going to rest?
No, I think.
No, I think we're gonna rest.
Yeah, I think you're
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
So then
Uh,
Arapel can actually don that new armor.
Yeah. Now, logistically speaking, the Angel fight and the Atropal fight are pretty big battles. I was thinking we might want to wait until we at least have 5 for that.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
That's kind of why I was also having you look around a bit. The vaults would be a little bit easier. Well, I don't know if easier is the right word, but they would be less impactful. That people missing wouldn't be as big of a deal.
Well, and technically we might have some backline pew-pews from our missing characters since they both gave us permission to play them. So maybe exploring the vault is a good option for this session.
Yeah,
And if they're not in any hurry, really, like they've got.
Let's go fucking
Yeah.
yeah.
They got eternity, so I mean, they're stuck here no matter what we do, basically. I think.
Yeah, so I think now if you don't want to do the vault for character reasons, we don't have to, but we might want to. If you want to go right into like fighting the Atropal or trying to fight the Angels, we might want to end a little bit early and maybe just make the time up another time.
I'm fine with going to the vault if you guys.
Let's go yeah.
Yeah, as long
Treasure,
as
treasure. Chomsky's
do that
super.
before we rest.
Arapel is perfectly happy to go to the vault. Like anywhere you guys go, he's gonna follow and protect. But he
Arapel's our
wouldn't choose
friend.
the vault just for goodies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you are going to try to get into the vault. Are you going to rest, or you want to do that now?
I'd say rest.
Sure.
And then it'll be I mean it'll just be a whole. I guess we'll be fine as long as we don't.
Short rest or long rest?
Can I propose we long rest going to the vault because I assume that's going to be a good battle.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Spend the rest of the day like
Okay.
putzing around. We take another long rest, and then when Wizlack and Gao come back next week.
Yeah, let's hang out in the little celestial dormitory and pass the day and take a rest, and then see what the vault brings us.
All right.
Okay.
We're probably really happy that we're sleeping on beds.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they warm and comfy?
They're
Are the-
comfy. It's not all that warm here.
Are the cushions and mattresses and blankets and pillows also preserved?
Yeah, they seem like they're in pretty good
Aw.
condition.
Okay, this is probably pretty comfortable compared to some of our arrangements.
Would Arapel even? I would think he'd just be fine sleeping anywhere.
Oh no, he doesn't sleep. Yeah,
He just-
he's,
Oh right. Yeah.
yeah, but he's happy for your sake.
Yeah,
Oh okay, cool.
he's just defragging his hard drive.
The doctor in him thinks you all need a good rest in comfortable beds.
Hell yeah.
All right. So you're gonna pass time here. What time is it? It is currently
It's only
about
like noon.
Yeah, it's noon. So do you want to do anything, or do you want me to just try to pass the time?
I mean, Arapel will take the hour to take off his armor and another hour to put on his new armor.
Okay. Do you want to do any like RP interactions between characters or any type of downtime activity? I don't know if any of you are teaching languages to any others.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Does anyone want language?
I would love to.
I love Elvish.
I don't think I'm
I'd
gonna learn
love
it in one
that.
day, though.
No,
No.
we
Yeah,
have
but
to do it
over
for-
time.
on our short rests over
It
months.
takes
Yeah.
10 work weeks minus 1 per int modifier
Oh,
to learn a language or a
Oh.
tool.
so people with high int learn
Well.
languages faster. That's interesting.
Well then, while Gal's trying to sleep, I'll like knock on his door, and I'll be like, "Hey, buddy, I know you know Elvish."
I probably couldn't say one way or another if Gal's going to teach you. I'm assuming he would.
Yeah.
But sure, if you want to put a day towards Elvish, we'll say he.
Wait, would I
give
get my long
lessons.
rest? I probably wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
Oh,
Passing,
okay.
You just have to
passing the rest of the day. So.
You just have to spend 8 hours working on your downtime project for it to count towards the day, which you would have 8 hours.
Okay.
And he says, yeah, I can teach you Elvish.
Hell yeah.
So you can put 1 day towards, I don't know, however many weeks that you need for your int modifier.
What downtime projects would be available to a tinker? Or you know what? How about I would just Airpel would offer to assist Chomsky in, what will you be working on this afternoon? Perhaps I have some skill in tinkering and can assist.
Oh wait. I
Because I didn't
was
realize if
just
we have a
trying
full
to
8
figure
hours,
that out. Yeah.
if we have a full 8
that's-
hours before we have to fall asleep for the long rest, then maybe some of us could do something useful. I don't know.
I'm trying to look and think.
I don't have a lot of
But-
downtime activities in.
Not
Meditate.
here. We haven't found a library, right?
There was a library in New Havasgard.
But that's more than a day's trip away. That's
Take a
not
trip
going to
the
work too well for right now.
I'm not
The
even sure.
library
Can we
probably
leave if we want to? Can we just
So
leave? Oh, right. It's the
you
certain time of day
can,
thing. Yeah,
if you go through the portal at midnight, it will attach to the Shadowfell.
that's right.
If you want to go looking for Remy.
Ooh,
That's on our to-do list. We just have
That
a few
could
things
be
to finish up
something.
first.
yeah.
You might be dead right outside the door. You don't know.
I mean,
But
All right. So, yeah, is anyone working on anything in particular, or I could just pass the time?
I would cook a meal, make some cooked utensils out of my little
Multi-purpose.
all-purpose tool. Yeah, and cook a meal for everybody.
Spaghetti.
Oh, if you want spaghetti,
Yeah, I want spaghetti meatballs.
I would do lasagna.
You could probably make ration stew.
Ration stew.
I don't think you could
Yeah.
make pasta without pasta.
So
Well, if he has a
jerky
cook
stew.
pot and a fire and water,
an imagination.
Yeah.
the lasagna
Right.
is a lot. No, honestly, the lasagna is a harder call because you actually need like an oven or an enclosed space
Yeah.
for that one.
Do we have like dry spaghetti?
I don't think you have spaghetti.
Can I find
You know
enough
what
bugs
rations
to
we
grind
buy.
up?
Rations are like beef jerky. That's pretty much.
Oh, they're
what
the
rations
actual
are.
okay.
They're like dried. Sometimes they're dried fruits and meats, and yeah, they're things that don't
Well,
go bad.
Like military
Still,
rations.
that
yeah.
sounds nice though, because I could use a warm meal, even if it's just boiled rations.
Yeah.
All right.
Ration soup. Get
Yeah,
salt
I have
Yes.
some herbs. I have like some herbs maybe for my herbalism kit. I can
Probably some
There we go.
crackers
sprinkle
too.
in there.
Oh yeah,
All right.
yeah. See, we got a good little setup here.
So you're cooking a nice little stew for everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. So you spend a few hours making a stew. Go ahead and give me your cooking utensils check.
Yes.
See how well it
Oh.
comes out.
With what should I be rolling? Int.
Probably enter wisdom, one of the mental attributes. Okay, so you make a pretty tasty stew. You soften the meat up with boiling it and get all the salt in the water, and you all like drink this tasty little concoction he's made. It's definitely filling and nice to have a warm meal around, I guess, whatever campfire is burning in the hallway. It's probably not good for smoke going everywhere. But
I just thought of something. Chomsky, were you going to make goggles for Darian?
I get to do that at the end of the day, but that's
Gotcha.
going to take away your
That's fine.
magical weapon.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
my warp
So-
won't be as effective, but that's okay. It is what it is.
Cool.
You want you can still keep doing that.
That is going to be that's the balance there is goggles versus
Yeah.
magical weapon, or I can make a magical weapon for somebody else. You don't have you got a short bow right there, or right there, Ian?
I recently got a rapier, so I'm good on it.
Cool.
Does anyone
Well-
have the ability to enchant a weapon?
It takes me a quarter of the time.
Well, no, I guess.
No, I guess
I
no,
meant
I don't.
I meant like a spell temporarily that you
Yeah.
could strategically use before entering combat, so that.
I could recharge. So I have one item on me that gets 10 spells, or it's a spell storing item for 10 spells. That I can pass along. If anybody, I can do that. I don't know.
I don't have anything good, but I know. Oh wait, I do have magic weapon. Let's see. Is that concentration? Okay, that's concentration. So if you were to put this in a spell storing item, how would that work?
I think I can only put my spells in.
Okay,
That
so I
item.
would have to attune to the ring for it to be in there. Okay.
But I can put any artificer spell in an item and then pass it along to somebody else.
Gotcha. Okay.
Sorry. I'm
Oh, I
looking
see.
up
It's
a
one of your
bunch stuff.
infusions, so it's not
Yeah.
like something where you could. Okay, gotcha.
Well, here, let me link the ability really quick.
It's fine. I was just trying to think of, because I know some of us have weapons that aren't super effective, but like we don't need to spend much time on it. Yeah.
So, Professor Chomsky, or wait, Darian, you're learning from Gao. So go ahead and put a day towards learning Elven.
Yeah. I have a +1 intelligence, so it would be 9 days, so now 8.
Well, you would need 8 weeks, or sorry, 9 weeks. A week
Oh.
is 5 work. A week
I thought it
is
was day-
5 work days. So you would need 45 days to learn Elvish.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
and that's 8-hour days?
Yes.
Okay, so he can tick one.
Yes, you can tick 1 towards your 45
Oh.
days.
Oh,
Getting
44
there.
days?
Getting there.
guys, do you think that the angels would allow Arapel to sit down and do a ritual in their presence without
Ooh.
stopping us?
I don't know.
If they would let me cast for 1 minute, I could create a circle that would either contain some of them or be a refuge for us to step in and out of and be safe.
That would be pretty hard to convince them to. I think we're being suspicious. And
That's why I mean, they wouldn't know what I was casting. Well, they might, I guess. They may not know what I'm casting, but it was just something to throw out there.
right.
All right. Anyone else doing anything?
No, I'm not.
All right, so the time is passing in this little sanctuary next to the jail. Nothing would happen, so go ahead and spend a day. Get your long rest.
Did you want those goggles, Darian?
If Arapel, you still want that enchanted weapon?
I don't know. If we're going to be doing more exploration, especially where we don't know where we might get set upon at any moment, then or if we want to stealth, so we, don't want to use the light. I don't know. I feel like the goggles are more useful in some of those utility situations. But if we're sure we're going to be doing combat and we then maybe magic weapons are more valuable. I don't know. I'm fine either way.
Say
And
the
I
magic
think-
weapon right now is more helpful because it looks like we'll have some big fights ahead right now.
Cool. Cool. And Darian, you said you have a magic weapon as well.
Yeah, and magic arrows, so I'm good ranged.
Oh, that's great.
melee.
So we'll keep that as yeah, with you, Arapel. I think you could use your war pick more than.
Okay. Great, thank you.
And I do have the vortex warp. That's what I've been storing in the item, so I get 10 uses of that a day.
That could be really useful, actually, to place us strategically if the battlefield changes or to get someone out of danger.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys want to come up with a signal for me, or just yell my name and I'll poof you wherever you need.
Vortex.
There you go. There you go.
Wow.
Chomsky, use Vortex.
Great.
we spin in a circle in place. That's
Right.
All right. That starts it. That starts it. I got it. Love it.
Pirouette.
Yeah.
Pirouette.
Cool. Well, let's go kill some things.
Let's do it.
Let's
Or
go to
disarm
that.
some traps and safely acquire treasure. That's what we're gonna
Right.
do.
Well, yes, what you said.
Let's
So
do it.
You head back into known areas.
I just want to take. Oh, the doors are closed. I was gonna take a peek to see how many were in there.
The southern vault door is still closed.
You want to try investigating, see if we can get these panels open?
Yeah. If I'm allowed to.
Now that you're
I
fresh.
think you had
Anyway.
already taken your investigation on them. I don't think you can do it.
Yeah.
Oh, even though he's
So,
a little fresher now.
Yeah, I think it's till like you level up.
Ooh.
Uh,
Oh wow. Okay. Well,
Um,
then, who hasn't tried?
I think we
everybody besides me, right?
Well, no, I think you tried. It says so.
Yeah, I did. Did anybody else? I didn't think
Gal and
anybody else.
Lizzie haven't.
Yeah, Frey already did. She failed spectacularly.
Did I know I was thinking about doing it, but I don't remember if I
Did
rolled.
Darian check?
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Mine
did.
sucked.
Let me see. Yeah, I did.
We could just try messing with it, I guess. Try...
Wizlack says, I can take a look at it.
Wizlack, I believe in you.
He
I
says,
give-
oh yeah, you should.
Tried
I'm
it.
great. I'm a specialist at this kind of thing.
I bet.
Puts on his goggles. He's like, all right, let's see what we got here. Yep.
Not the red one.
Oh, wow.
Well, yeah, here's your
Very
problem.
nice.
You gotta tap it, and then you gotta lift it in here, and then whoop, and he pulls it up, and there is a keyhole behind it.
Oh.
Oh.
And he says, let me see if I can do the other one. Yep, same thing. You just tap this, and then yup, and there is a second keyhole.
Ooh.
Says, huh. Well,
Do they-
there's your there's some keyholes.
Now we
You
need
use
a key.
these to unlock things. Yep, definitely.
Is it countered as a key?
Does it look like it can be picked?
I mean, it just looks like a keyhole.
I bet it can be picked, Darian.
Well, let's give it a shot. I picked this one first for a try.
Okay.
Someone have guidance?
Yes, take it. I believe in you, Darian. I've seen what you can do.
28 plus 4. Well, D4, right?
Yeah.
Dash R.
Wow.
So 31.
So
32.
you picked
Yeah.
you picked the key or the lock, and there is a click, and then you hear click, 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 and then it goes quiet.
All right.
I tried
Push
that
it
one.
open.
Oh, wait. Okay, I
As
tried
you
pushing it.
step there,
Oh no.
Oh, come on.
scythes come swinging down from
What?
the ceiling. Give me a deck save.
If I had been a little faster with my response, I would have kept you in my aura when you stepped forward, but I am not. Oh, good.
Okay. 24.
Right. So you managed to get out of the way mostly. Well, actually, with evasion, you managed to jump back as these scythes swing down, barely missing you. And then they go back up into the ceiling.
I turn around. You guys see that?
Says, yeah,
I'm a ninja.
the big scythes. I saw them.
I'm a ninja. Well then I try picking this one over here on this wall, the upside.
Okay. You pick it, and the same exact thing happens. There's a click and a bunch of other clicks, and then it goes quiet.
Duck.
I throw my dagger.
Dive, dodge, and duck.
What are we talking about here?
I toss one of my daggers onto the ground here.
As the dagger enters the area, the scythe blades swing down again.
Oh, shit. What the hell's going on?
Up.
Hey, actually, do that again. Arapel's gonna pull out like one of his spare weapons, like a longsword or something, and try to like put it in the mechanism after the blade comes out to like keep the blade from retracting.
Give me a
I like that.
disable device with disadvantage.
Is that thieves' tools? Like, what is that?
That's a
that's thieves' tools.
Can I use Tinker's tools?
Can I give her my
What
thieves'
are you trying
tools?
to put in the weapon to jam it?
I could do a short sword, or a hand axe, or a warhammer. Those should be relatively strong, right?
Definitely Warhammer.
Alright, I'll pull out the warhammer.
You're trying to put it in there to jam it?
Yeah, like, let the blade, the blade comes out, and I'm trying to, like, stick it in, like, where that's gonna block it from going back up in the ceiling.
I
might have...
I don't know if you can do that from being as small as you are.
Alright, I will give Freynair my warhammer.
You probably have to be up near the ceiling to try that.
And Freynair
I can climb
on Carl.
I can.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. I can also climb onto the.
We could also lean Arapel's ladder against the wall in the space right here, and you could climb up that. I
have a, I can climb pretty well. What am I? Okay, so I'm jamming this
to break the trap.
Yes. Someone point out where I need to jam this, because I don't know anything about mechanical stuff.
Well, we could trigger it a few more times so you can watch it and kind of before you actually try. Yeah.
Could I jam it with my thieves' tools, or like?
Not really. It'd probably break your thieves' tools if you just stuck them up in the ceiling. It looks like that blade is pretty strong. The scythe, anyway.
Yeah, the warhammer would probably be best. You can try, lean against this wall over here. Yes. And,
I mean, I have a. Frey hasn't really showed this off much yet, but she's got a climb speed and can climb difficult surfaces without.
Nice.
Like an ability check. I don't know if that will help in this situation at all, though. But yeah. Upside down on ceilings, that kind of thing.
Well, you could just climb to the top of this wall.
It's basically like spider climb always.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's like spider climb, because I probably have to like hang on to stuff. But I can't just like walk with my feet like up. I'd have to, but I can climb with my.
I thought that was a monk ability at some point.
Including upside down on ceilings without needing to make an ability check.
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. I actually have a character I created that's Bestial Soul, or that's what do you call it? The oh no, this is this your monk ability or is this your
This is the barbarian.
barbarian? Gotcha. Never mind. I was thinking of your dragon monk thing. Yeah. Anyway, but I don't know. I've never played that character, so I really don't know it super well.
But I don't know. I don't know if that'll help me with whatever check I'm gonna have to make for this.
You could definitely get closer to the ceiling.
Okay. All right. I'll do that then.
All right, so Darian, you're trying to set it off again?
Sure.
All right, so the scythes come down, and you're trying to stick the mace up in the hole up there?
I think we're gonna
Yeah.
do it a couple more times for Frey to observe and get ready with the positioning she wants before the actual attempt.
Okay.
That's smart.
So, Frey, you watch the ceiling open a few times, seeing where the scythe comes out of and retracts into. And then if you put the warhammer up in there, the scythe would hit it and slash back down, slashing over and over, trying to retract. So it seems like it's stuck now.
Okay.
It keeps swinging.
So is it still? So it's still swinging, whereas we can't pass it by.
It's slashing down over and over, trying to get back into the mechanism.
I see.
How fast?
Still pretty dangerous.
I don't think that worked.
Do you
Do you want to pull the weapon out?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's safe.
Alright, so if you pull it out, the weapon is very dinged up, but the scythe would retract back into the ceiling.
Apologies, I am out of ideas.
I'm gonna start mending that weapon.
Nice.
I want to try. You guys think I could step forward really quick, kick this door just to see if it's fully locked, and then get out real quick?
Of course it's locked. Why would they put a trap and not lock the door?
Couldn't we use
Well,
Mage Hand for that?
Try to unlock it.
Couldn't we use Mage Hand for that to test if the door is unlocked?
We absolutely could.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna do that.
You push against the door, and it is either locked or it's more than 5 pounds. You're unable to budge it.
Okay.
Does it need specific
Well.
keys? I can't unpick it.
Maybe did we try dropping anything on these tiles before you picked those locks? Maybe it was disarmed and we armed them.
Yeah. Wait. Maybe. Does the door have locks on it?
I mean, it's just closed. You haven't tried to push it. There is a
Yeah, but does it have like a keyhole?
yeah, there is a keyhole on it.
Oh, okay. I want to, I guess, do the same thing with the keyhole walls and pick it to reset what I've done.
All right, you pick the key again. There are several clicks, and then it's quiet.
I do the same thing for the other wall.
Same thing would happen. Several clicks, and then it's quiet.
Okay, I step on it, like I kind of go a little bit and step, and jump back.
So if you're stepping on it, I do need.
He's a rogue. He's
dex
still
save.
Yeah.
Dexy.
Okay. So yeah, you would go jumping back as it slashes again.
That didn't work.
Does anything seem different in any way about the speed or direction or anything about it, about the sides?
So we're talking about weight, right? We need something heavy to drop on these, set them off, keep them off, keep them on, right? Because Carl is carrying around a bunch of iron ingots.
Well, we tried to block it before and it kept going back and forth.
Well, that we blocked it at the ceiling. I think Chomsky has a point. If the
Drop.
trigger on the floor gets the weight on it and the weight never moves, does it come down once and then go back in the ceiling, or would it?
Oh. We can try it.
So
Definitely.
you haven't seen it do pressure plates. It seemed
Oh.
to just activate,
Oh.
making you think it might be some sort of magical activation.
I got nothing.
Do any
I was
of
gonna
you
say, I have two
have
sets of
a
plate mail
criminal
if you need weight.
background?
What?
I look to Darian. Not because I think you do, but because I feel like you're the most likely.
I have a scientist
Wizlack might.
background. Wizlack might, yeah.
Arcane background? I don't have any arcane.
I said
Criminal.
Criminal.
Yeah, what's your background?
Urchin.
Okay.
That's
So
pretty darn close.
you probably don't have much experience breaking into vaults or dealing with intricate locks.
Yeah.
Gnome and Wizzy.
I'm a scientist. I do have magic that I can use to dispel if these are magical traps.
Wizlack is a criminal.
Oh,
That's
wow,
right.
cool.
Let me take a look at this lock again.
Outed him.
He puts on a.
It's just sad that it's such a shame that Celia isn't here tonight.
Yeah.
All right, let me take a look at this here. Puts on his goggles and touches his tongue and is just looking at
Hopefully,
this.
he enjoys our.
Yeah. No, I got it. So I bet you gotta pick the lock. I'm not sure.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, well, no. Wait. Well, there's 2 locks, so maybe you need 2 keys.
Oh, really?
Well, Wizlack.
I mean, maybe if we try it again with a key instead of a lockpick, we might be able to do it.
Yeah, but where are the keys?
That's the problem.
So, Darian, you have one set of thieves' tools. I have another.
He says.
You want me to try to pick at the same time?
All right. Wait, I think I got it. Maybe you gotta unlock them at the same time.
Oh, really? Yeah, I bet. Oh, we can try it. You want to hand me your thief's tool, Chomsky?
I mean, so how would this work with Darian and I? Or well, are you trying to pick both at the same time, or are both of us trying to pick?
He couldn't do both at the same time.
time.
You would have to do one while he does one.
All right.
Cool. Then that's what I would go for. Thieves' tools are less than 5 pounds, right?
Yes. It does seem like a very hard lock.
So Mage Hand might not work there.
Well, you would probably need a 20, so I don't know if you want to use an inspiration or not.
I am definitely going to use an
Because
inspiration.
if you fail, you might not get another shot. Just FYI.
Oh, crap.
Like, Darian will make his for sure, but I don't know what Gnome's thief picking.
What about Wiz? Can Wiz pick locks?
Yeah.
Can I
but
pick
he already
locks?
tried those.
Of course I can pick locks. Right, can I pick locks?
I mean, it just seems like it's
I can pick
skill
locks.
set.
You disabled all his power.
Is he more likely if we gave him guidance? Like, is he got a better score than Chomsky? I don't know.
Yeah. So I can give myself guidance. Airpo, your little aura there, is that 1d4?
That aura is only for saves. It's not going to help with the.
And this isn't a save.
Yeah.
Let me see if I got anything
do
else.
blast. Wait, does that work on saves?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, attack or save, so it doesn't work on skill checks. I would need. I think there's something else that works on skill checks, but yeah, I don't have guidance and I don't have.
Well, I have guidance, advantage, and my all-purpose tool.
Do you think you can make it?
Yeah, yeah, we can try.
Can
It's an
I?
int check, right?
It can be.
Usually it's a dex check, but I would probably allow you to use int.
Cool. Then I'm gonna do that with advantage, with the guidance, and whew,
Ooh, nice. That's very nice.
Nice.
if I was gonna say if that failed, I would toss a flash of genius on it.
Alright, so there is a bunch of clicking as Darian finishes his. Gnome would almost right after that finish his. And there is a. It sounds like gears turning somewhere within the wall as the vault door swings inward.
Haha!
I
Treasures!
I make it
Hold
quick.
on.
Oh, hold on. I like stop it with my hand. Hold on, and I kind of like make a tiny step on the ground over here.
Okay.
See if I can activate it and jump back.
No, it doesn't seem like the trap is going off anymore.
Oh, okay, good. All right, let's go.
Well,
recommend-
Darren,
I
you want me to
recommend
go in first?
Yeah.
Sure.
I
I
recommend extreme caution. There are likely to be more traps.
So you would notice 4 statues in here. Looks like
Guardians.
warriors of the Raven Queen. 1, 2, 3, and 4, as well as a bunch of little doors all over the place.
Haha. Treasure
Uh,
rings.
I look on the ground, see if there's any pressure plates right.
That's what I would do.
It doesn't look like it. There's just the symbol of the Raven Queen in the center of the room.
Okay.
Cool.
One
Then
small step for man.
wrong way.
Alright, so Gnome, as you step in, these statues
It's a lost cause. Let's go.
begin
See you, Gnome.
to move.
Oh, they disappear.
They turn
They
invisible.
sure did move.
Oh God. I mean, goddess. Right?
This one will step here. This one will step here.
There's more. There's like 4 of them. Oh God.
And these 2 come up to here as well. And they just kind of stare down at you, Gnome.
What's up, fellas?
Do I know if there's any sort of magic that could maybe dispel whatever curse is making these things be alive?
I mean, you're pretty sure these are stone golems. Generally, golems are used to guard valuables of magic users, or just in
Well,
general guard things.
well, friends, are we ready? Do we want to position ourselves a little better?
I take out my bow.
Oh, one
We should
thing that
probably.
would be off about these golems is they have strange markings on them.
Ooh.
Could be some form of celestial, maybe.
Huh.
But they don't seem hostile, at least not yet. They're just standing there, kind of
If
staring at
I
you.
use a gem of seeing, or if I expend a gem of seeing, is there any like secret writing or invisible creatures hiding in the room?
Link the gem of seeing.
I have it as an item. Oop, I can't do that. I guess I will copy and paste it.
Alright, so you use the gem To gain true sight, it doesn't look like there's any hidden messages, but
Cool.
you, yeah, I don't think you'd see anything invisible in here. Looks clear.
Well, I bet we could kill these guys in less than 15 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Darian, you want to step back?
What are you going to do?
Kill them.
Oh.
As I pull out my little magical warhammer.
You want us to help?
Frey will pull out her javelin of returning just to have it ready.
I will pull out my war pick.
All right, then. For getting this action, I'll shoot a magical arrow at the face.
All right, give me initiative rolls.
We'll
I
pull
will-
it.
I will place my torch on the floor here because so that I can handle my weapon.
Did I click on myself? I don't see the initiative box.
Oh, I gotta turn it on. Hang on.
Oh, Frey.
All
Go
right.
Frey.
She's ready.
Yeah,
Initiative.
despite me telling everybody else to be ready, I was not.
Wow. A 2.
All right, so Darian, you are firing at the golem. So as you draw back your bow, the golems go hostile. So they see you attacking.
Are they surprised?
Probably not, because they were just standing there watching you.
No.
So Freyner, you would actually get to act first. You said you dropped your torch, Arapel?
Yes. It's on the floor there at the threshold.
Okay. What do you want to do, Freyner?
Okay, well, I will waken the dragon, and I will throw my javelin of lightning at the this one here, I suppose,
Okay.
nearest Chomsky.
So you huck your javelin at that first one.
Yeah. Oh.
That is great.
Hey!
He was so ready.
Okay, so you do 15 damage magical. And you would see all of their mouths open and all of the runes on their chests light up.
Oh no!
Uh,
I will miss with the second one.
the second one will bounce off as it poofs back to your hand.
Okay.
That's it for you.
And I'll just move over here just so if Carl wants to get in there, I don't know.
So this golem goes. He would light up a rune on his chest
He would.
and go.
We're all lined up.
Warlock.
Lightning. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Oh, lovely!
Suddenly
They
teleports behind
Ooh.
Carl.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No, Carl!
And Carl goes "Meow, meow," as the creature is gonna try to punch him right in the face.
That's not good.
Wait, what's going on? Why is this not working?
They've got their own vortex warp.
Wow. Huh.
Can you vortex warp an unwilling creature?
Yeah, but gotta make a save. Or they get to
What's
make
the
a. I
save?
think it's a con save.
Oh, they're probably good at that.
Yeah, I assume so.
Alright, something weird's going on.
As in, like, the golem just poofs into a pile of dust.
No. Let me try.
And Carl wins.
Oh yeah, when I raged, I chose the claws. Just so you know. I've got claws.
Gotcha.
I'm supposed to specify that when I rage, I think, and I forget.
Is there a kitty cat icon?
Except they're dragon talons. So I don't know.
I don't know. Have you ever been clawed by a cat? They're about
Oh,
the same
yeah,
as
they are like
dragon
little
talons.
dragons.
They
Little
are
dragons, yeah.
tiny furry dragons.
Why is this not working? Alright, we'll do it the hard way. Oh, maybe that's why it's not working.
Actually, the dragon character that I mentioned that I've built with the dragon monk subclass is a tabaxi.
Oh, that's so perfect.
Alright, here we go.
I just haven't had a chance to play her yet.
Oh man, she must be so fast. If she's a tabaxi and
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually, I did a bunch of things to make, like, she's got a lot of speed. 'Cause I can't remember exactly what all I picked, but I know I did intentionally pick things for speed. Like, I think she's got speed feats and stuff. Like, I think I built her at, like, level 4 or level 8. When I'm playing around with character concepts, I usually go with 4 or 8, just because, like, you know.
yeah, to see kind of where they might go. Yeah,
Yeah,
like the trajectory. Yeah, I like to do that too.
Alright, so it is punching Carl
Oh no.
once.
That's not good. That's gonna hit.
So it punches for 13 bludgeoning, then attacks again.
Okay.
23
That's gonna hit as well.
For another 15 bludgeoning.
Huh.
Making several
That's it.
dents in Carl. That's it for him. This guy steps forward here and is going to swing at Chomsky. Actually, he is going to activate a rune.
Oh no.
I need everyone within 10 feet, so the 3 of you to give me a wisdom save.
No.
I think I have advantage on this because I'm gnome.
I'm going to use an inspiration for this. I really don't want this.
Yeah, and you get that +4.
Yeah.
Okay, so luckily, the +4 helped protect you from this level. Erica.
I got a 12. Am I supposed to be on the round 2?
You might not.
Oh, yeah, he goes before me, yeah.
You may have done your initiative late.
Yeah, I did.
Darian, what are you doing?
I don't want to be here. That's for sure. I'm gonna shoot him in the face, my bow.
Alright, disadvantage.
Okay.
Because a bow is not a melee weapon.
Oh, crap. That's true.
So you fire up at him, but are a bit distracted because of how close he is and would miss.
Okay.
Well, anything else?
Yeah, I really want to move. I'm going to use a cunning action to disengage.
Okay. Backing off.
I'm going to go over here, and that's it.
Alright. Arapel, what are you going to do?
Alright, I'm going to do... Let's see here. So, I'm going to do... I don't think you have a 30-foot cube marker, but I think I'll just use the 20 because it's enough. I'm gonna try a hypnotic pattern, see if these guys are any good at wisdom.
Hey.
Okay. Hypnotic pattern.
I like this music.
Oh, is that my DC? Hang on a second.
So there is a flash of magic.
Oh.
They did it.
Unfortunately, they seem to be immune to charm. It does
I
nothing.
thought it was a charm effect. Okay. Poop. All right. Let's see what else I got here. I will wonder. Yeah, let's I am going to do. Let's see. So is Gnome is using a melee weapon?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put my chromatic infusion on his weapon. I'm gonna go with acid.
Okay, Gnome, you are now acidic.
Good call. Acid dissolve stone.
That's one of the things that people have. It's less common that things have resistance, so that's why I often pick it.
All right. Anything
That's my
else?
turn. Oh wait, no, I will move forward. Well, yeah, because Frey can still get in there if she wants. All right.
No.
All right. This one right here deserves to be chiseled out with my warhammer.
Yeah, 28 will strike, doing 8 points of damage. The first strike. 21 will strike a second time, doing 12. So 20 total so far.
I'm gonna say, why don't you pick on someone your own size?
All right.
And then
anything else?
As the two people facing up against him are like gnome size.
Yeah.
and then I'm going to. Well, it doesn't matter if Carl dodges or not. Well, no, it does. So he's gonna. Well, probably doesn't. So he's just gonna punch that one.
Alright, so Carl punches at the one that punched him.
Oh, bad call.
That's gonna bounce off his hide.
All right. Well, that'll be my turn.
Alright, so this thing is going to point its hand at Darian. Wow, as a rune flashes. Darian. Let's see.
Death Ray.
No, not a death ray.
Not quite.
Turn to stone.
Yeah, death ray per
Petrification.
se.
I need a con save from you.
Oh no, it's another curse.
As if you don't have enough.
Oh,
Well, plus 4? I don't think that'll help.
my God.
So,
Darian,
what about +5? Would that help?
no.
How serious is that con save?
Well, +5 would not be enough.
Oh my God.
With you're talking about Arapel's bonus.
And
No, I
Flash
think he
of
was gonna do
Genius.
Flash as well.
Oh,
Which
So
would
that'd be
have
plus
him to
so is it
14.
9, so that'd put in 14. I mean, you could try it and see what would happen. But
Sure.
okay,
Or, well-
so you use a reaction to expend Flash of Genius. Unfortunately, that is not enough. And
Plus the
Darian-
4?
Yeah, with 14, that wouldn't be enough. And Darian warps
Well,
over here.
doesn't he also get
Oh,
something
no.
from Arapel's aura?
Yes,
We
that's
did.
still not
We
enough.
included that.
Oh,
Did
no.
he take any damage from that?
No, it just teleported him.
Oh shoot! Because I was gonna react too, but he has to take damage. Oh poop. I was gonna try and help you, Darren. I'm sorry.
I'm all the way over here alone. Help me! I start waving my hands. Help me!
Help me. So that's it for that guy.
Spin in a circle if you need the vortex warp.
This guy's gonna move here and try to punch at Professor.
It would.
29.
That definitely hits.
Punches you for 13 bludgeoning and 22.
22 is my AC. With that 29, could I expend one of my radiant weapons to try to blind him?
You already used your reaction, didn't you?
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
So unfortunately,
Cool.
this is happening as you're trying to save Darian. He goes, "Wah!" flying away as you're getting punched. For another 13 bludgeoning.
All right. Cool.
That is it. End of the round. We are at 8:30, so this might be a good time to stop and bring in the cavalry next time.
Yeah.
And by cavalry, I mean the 2 other characters.
Oh, Wizlak's gonna have a difficult time here. She's trapped.
Uh-oh. Give me an MVP vote.
I'm stuck all the way
Honestly,
in the back.
if Wizlak
all
had
alone.
been here, he might be facing the back line of at this point.
Oh no, no.
Well, he's good at dodging things, at least. He seems to be really good at that.
Yeah, true. Alright, I got 3 votes. Uh, 4 votes, and I guess that's it. So it's a tie between Chomsky and Darian, 2 and 2. So D20 rolls.
Rock, paper, scissors.
55% chance of beating that. 45.
Oh,
Hey.
so
That was really close.
Darian is MVP. Congrats.
Woo.
Good job.
Claps all around.
You'll need that inspiration.
I know.
There you go. Get those inspirations.
Hell yeah.
They're useful.
It certainly can be. All right, so we'll pick this up next week. Good
Yep.
job, everyone.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, see you all next week for some golem fight.
Hey.
Some Gollum fighting. Yeah, have a good week. Take care.
All right.
Y'all
Okay.
take care.
Yeah. See you next Tuesday, Matt. I think that's
Yes, we will.
I'm playing a paladin.
Hopefully, we'll get
You're in.
all our group there.
Yeah.
Campaign did you end up deciding to run?
Trouble at Char.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we are
Is
starting from the beginning.
it hard?
Parts of it, yeah.
Oh.
That's how this group started. We're just a couple chapters in. So that you could eventually get to this point in that game, but this is like 2 years of play.
Oh,
Well, no, not quite. This group was a little younger, yeah. So not quite 2 years.
Really? Wow. Because I have, I'm about 1 year in on another group, and we're still in Char.
You're still
But
in
we've
Char?
taken our time. Yeah.
Ah, cool. Okay. Yeah, no, Isaac is the long part or at least for the couple groups that I play with. Like we were in Isaac for a really long time, but yeah, I mean, there's lots to do in Char, but
Yeah.
some groups
We've kind of gone down every little side quest, and
Got it. Yeah.
but fun times.
Yep.
Yeah, my other campaign, we have this guy who's he's playing. Oh, I think I told Matt. He's playing a wizard. He wasn't there 1 week, so my DM took his character, and he has a 15 strength as a wizard, and a 13 intelligence, and a -2 in dexterity. So
Yeah.
he's this buffed up elf wizard.
Can't dodge anything.
I did play a bugbear wizard for a one-off.
Really?
He was found as like an infant and like raised by dwarves, so he's actually like quite intelligent and scholarly and like mild mannered. But of course, everyone sees a bugbear and screams and runs.
Yeah.
Well, only some people see a bugbear. Aren't they quite stealthy and like first
Oh,
attack and
true.
everything?
I mean, they do have a racial stealth advantage, I think, but
Oh, yeah.
yeah, he's not like built like. I mean, I think he's
First
got. I
though.
don't remember. I don't remember. I just.
He's
I
a
know
wizard.
he's off the charts in intelligence because he was a wizard that was like basically raised in a library, even though his race is very unusual for that. But that was the whole
Yeah,
idea.
bugbear.
No, that's great.
Yeah.
I feel like you make some like really super creative characters that
I have to
excel.
entertain myself with something unusual, I guess.
Yeah, it's fun.
I've seen a Minotaur wizard before.
Nice.
Yeah,
I like it.
All right.
he was always in a suit and he had a cane and he had like a molecule and he talked with a British accent.